News Talk Radio 610, WIOD presents Neil Rogers. To get in touch and talk, call 751-WIOD in Dade, 524-WIOD in Broward, or 655 and 278 WIOD in the Palm Beaches. Other areas may call collect. The opinions expressed by the host, guests, or callers are not necessarily those of the station. Now, here's Neil Rogers on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
I'm a Cub fan and a Bud man, and I trust you are too.
Language tape number 8. Learning how to talk to the phone company. Listen and repeat. Telephone operator.
Hello, and thank you for using AT&T. How may I help you?
Repeat.
Hello, and thank you for using AT&T. How may I help you?
Customer. Hello. I have a problem with my phone bill. Telephone operator.
If you're calling someone named Bill, I'll need the last name, please.
Customer. No, I don't want to phone a person named Bill. I have a problem with my phone bill.
If you have a problem with Bill and don't want to phone him, perhaps you could write him a letter.
No, you don't understand. You see, you overcharged me again on my bill.
My name is not Bill, but if you have a problem with your phone, I can connect you with customer service.
No, I don't want to talk to customer service. I don't want to talk to anyone named Bill. I just want to talk to someone about my bill you sent me. This bill is wrong. It's got my name on it. Don't you understand? This is about my bill.
Oh, your Bill?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, hello, Bill, and thank you for using AT&T. May I help you?
No, that's not
Now
it.
turn this record over for language tape number 9. Arranging for cable installation.
A nickhead. Lock it in.
Well, there's a lot of stuff there, huh? A lot of pressure. Anyway, Melvin's out sick again today. What a shame. It's 10:07 at WIOD. So Roger's here, and Nick's hanging around, and we'll get some people off the street to take care of things. And how about those Cubs, huh? Probably won't hear from too many Mets fans today. How about those Cubs? Kicked a little ass last night, blew the lead, and came back. I like that Alejandro Pena. He's my favorite. Ooh, Roger picks him up real quick. What was that? Was that a crank?
Hello?
Oh, there's somebody there. Yes. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, you're there. How you doing?
Okay, hold on. Oh, see, Roger's too fast for me. He beats me to the punch on this. Of course, he's paying attention. Anyway, WIOD. We can have like a contest, see who can pick him up faster. Yes, sir? Ma'am? Undecided? Hold on. WIOD. Okay. Anyway, Cubs beat the Mets 8-5. In case you missed it, I don't want to dwell on that because you get the Met people very upset. We got a big thing coming up tomorrow at Specs. In fact, little Laura's in here right now writing 4,000 pieces of copy and getting everything straightened out. We got all kinds of stuff down there tomorrow. We're giving away CDs, and we're giving away TCBY yogurt and Pizza Loft. So come on and pig out tomorrow. Have a good time. Maybe Melvin will be sick tomorrow, too. He's probably packing to go to Buffalo. IOD. Okay, WIOD.
Hi, can I get on the air?
Sure, hold on. See, you're not fooling me. Those of you hang up real quick. Those are the ones that want to see if Nick is in the other room because they want to place an order because they heard Melvin was sick today. Look at that phone. WIOD. Did I hang up on you? Are you there?
Hello?
Oh, that's good. Hold on. Okay, 9 minutes after 10 at WIOD. I had a lot of stuff to do here, but I do this every day. In fact, I got a lot of old stuff that I wanted to play today that I haven't played, well, some of it in a long time. Carts. Because the thing that bugs me. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
You're just there to listen?
Well, I wanted to hear your monologue to see what kind of substance or topics you might,
I got a substance for you, sir.
I'm sure you do.
What do you mean, what kind of substance? Why, do you think do you think we're doing 4 hours on Nick Navarro again today?
I hope
He's
not.
got more publicity than Madonna at this point. It's getting pretty ridiculous. Screw him.
It is.
Don't be a nickhead, sir. Just remember that.
10-4.
Don't be a fascist right-wing pig. Slime ball on the Geraldo show. Man, I hope he and Geraldo run off and elope together, you know it? They'd make a perfect pair. Where are you?
I'm north. Way north.
Well, like where? Give me an idea.
Close to Uranus.
Really?
Jupiter.
You're in Jupiter?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll be damned. Are you going to hold on a minute?
Uh-huh.
For what? Oh, you want to hear the monologue?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe I can be like, Alice Rantel, I'll do a big monologue about things that are not good and those commie pinko-fascist douchebags.
How's that, Alice?
Hold on a second. I don't want to pick on Alice. He had John McDougal on this morning. I'm punching all around now because I'm having fun coming to work. I punched up QAM. Turns out that Jay Michaels has laryngitis again. He's not there today. He had to go home yesterday at 9. Jay's a good guy. I don't wish him any ill, but I think that the heavens are trying to tell you something, Jay, about that job at QAM. I also found out some amazing stuff about people who wanted to go to work there and turn the job down, and then they came back and they changed their mind and they wanted the job and they already gave it to somebody else, including Johnny Dark, who may be lurking. Is he lurking here today? Next door, he is. He's lurking. We've had a little summit conference about him, and we've all decided the verdict is unanimous. Johnny, he doesn't hang out. He lurks. He lurks in the hallway, and he lurks outside the doorways and outside the offices. So if there are any young ladies in the building, or even old ladies in the building, I wouldn't go in the broom closet if he's lurking out in the hallway for a second, okay? Very bizarre, strange. And I know he's listening right now. You're okay, John, but strange. You lurk. Let's see. What is it? Karen? Karen.
Yes, that's me.
How you doing, Karen?
Fine. How are you?
Good. You mind if I do a little spot?
Oh, go ahead.
And then I'll come right back to you, Karen,
because
you sound very excited.
Okay.
Enthusiastic. Would that be a better word?
Enthusiastic's a lovely word. It's one of my favorites.
Okay. Hold on a second.
All right.
Please. It's we'll come back to Karen. We'll get to everybody because for some reason, man, the phones are going nuts. Nick is on the board today, so boy, don't try and screw around, okay? Because he might actually pay a little bit of attention. So, Karen.
Yes, Neil.
What's going on?
Not a lot. How are you today?
Okay.
That's great.
Great.
That's great. I wonder if I could say hello to my boyfriend who listens to you, since today is my day off.
Sure.
I just want to say hello, Pookie Pie. I miss you. Hope you're having a
Pookie Pie? Oh, Karen.
You know it's the Snook'em Wook'ems, don't you?
Oh.
You wanted me to call him a douchebag, but I couldn't do it.
No, you call him whatever you want, but Pookie Pie?
Yeah. Sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, real sweet.
Yeah.
How old is he, about 12?
It depends on what day it is.
Yeah, I believe it.
No, he's 26.
Going on 12.
No, 13, 14.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah,
Kind of like pre-adolescent.
In some ways.
Mm-hmm.
Some ways, yeah.
I know the type.
Yeah. Well, you have a great day. Thanks a lot.
Okay, Karen, great.
All right.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
And don't ever call us again with Pookie Pie. I thought that was going to be a tremendous call. No, Karen, don't take it personal. You're okay, but silly person. 1016 at WIOD. There's an WIOD.
Neil, how are you?
Okay.
How's your day?
Great so far, right up till this moment.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I say right. I can only judge it based on what's happened so far.
Did you hear Stan last night?
No, that's why the day's been so good. I was watching the Cubs and the Mets, sir.
Stan kind of ripped you a new ass last night.
Oh, did he really?
Well, he said something about his ratings were so good and yours were so bad that you didn't get your bonus this year or something.
His ratings were so good?
That's right.
Stan...
In other words, he wouldn't have, if he was on either before you or after you.
No, he wasn't ripping me. He was ripping Alex, okay? And the fact is that it had nothing to do with it one way or the other, okay? The whole station was down. But Stan, every time the numbers come out, Stan lives in a dream world, and he has this facility of taking and twisting and manipulating to make it seem like he's really kicking serious butt. And if that makes him feel better, that's great. But you know what?
What?
I got a big check comes in every Thursday, okay?
Well, he says you lost your bonus this year, and that if he'd been
First of all, it wasn't this year, sir. You're misquoting. Every quarter I have a potential bonus because the book comes out 4 times a year, so it wasn't this year. And Stan, get a life, okay? Find something. Did he have Paul Harvey Jr. on with him? Was that for real?
Well, he had that guy that's like a chronic. He calls you every day.
Paul Harvey? Oh, jeez.
Who is that guy, anyway? I mean,
Chronic.
He is a real chronic. He has no life. And they had to put his wife on the radio last night to, shore up Stan's show.
Whose wife? Paul Harvey Jr.?
Paul Harvey Jr., yeah.
Great. Well, I'm sure sorry that I watched that Cubs-Mets game, that exciting game that the Cubs did win 8-5, I just mentioned in passing. But
well, Stan was kind of telling everybody he's the greatest.
Well, that's good, okay? And maybe someday he'll get a job. Okay, thank you. 1018 at WIOD. See, that's just a troublemaker there. Just an asshole and a troublemaker, because Stan's my buddy, and he wouldn't say any of that crap unless he was on the air. Miami.
Oh, hi, Neil.
A Coast Spy report.
Yeah, first, how about that Howard Johnson, huh?
He's doing it, boy.
Oh, didn't he look good?
He is really doing it. In fact, he struck out in 33 flavors last night. And I noticed Harry's calling him Ho-Ho Johnson now. Instead of Hojo, we got Ho-Ho.
I know, there's a lot of pressure there.
Yeah, there was a lot of pressure. I was nervous when we blew the lead because we should have had about 10 runs off Viola, who really stunk the place out last night. And then Maddox he retired 15 or 16 men in a row. And then all of a sudden in the 7th inning, he had a bumper sticker on his car that said, I lost it.
All right, hit me.
Yeah, and they did.
Well, I thought it was pressure in the 9th inning, though.
But once Alejandro Pena came into the game, I knew things could only look up. And, boy, how about that Sandberg and Grace and Dawson? And they're just all... And I will say this, Jerome Walton has been bothering me this year because he and Dwight Smith have been doing stupid things on the bases and stupid things in the field. And he and Salazar let that pop fly by Strawberry drop. A lot of people look in the box score see he got a double last night. You and I could have caught that ball. And they looked at each other and let it drop, and it cost a run in the 8th inning. But then in the bottom of the same inning, he scored from first on a single because Jeffries was kind of like hot dogging it and looking the other way, and to make it up. That was a great play. That was exciting. Yeah. But we don't want to rub it in.
But that was a great game.
We'll go over it again next hour.
Coast demographics next door to me.
Are they lurking next door,
When the children are there, they listen to country music, and when the parents are there, it's no speaking English. So this morning I'm listening over there, and I hear Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, and sure enough, they have switched from the no speaking English and Kiss to Coast.
All right. So Coast is kicking ass.
What demographic?
They're looking good. I mean, looking good.
They're right, looking good. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. You're going to be there at 10 o'clock.
I'll be there with bells on.
And the food will be there, too?
I'll be there with my Mark Grace uniform.
And should I wear my Mets Howard Johnson's T-shirt?
Please.
All right, see you later.
Okay. 20 after 10 at WIOD. Don't forget, come on out tomorrow. We're looking to have a big crowd. I have no idea what we're going to do, but we'll have a good time. Maybe Marvin will be sick again tomorrow. Is that a possibility? Anyway, we have an opening in Dade County if you move real fast at 751 Fascist. WIOD. Hello? Sheriff Nick? Okay, hold on, Nick. Anyway, we want to tell you about the whole thing tomorrow, and of course, Specs Music and Video announces the grand opening of their newest location, 11921 South Dixie Highway in Sunnyland. Specs for years has been the place for music, and now, IOD, what do you want?
Me so horny.
Hold on. And now they're the place for great videos with titles like Sea of Love. Al Pacino makes his triumphant screen return in the year's top thriller, Sea of Love. It's not that good, by the way. Now on video cassette and available at Specs, with thousands of good movies, too. As an overworked New York City cop investigating a bizarre series of murders, Al Pacino falls in love with Ellen Barkin, his beautiful prime suspect, and it takes him seems like hours to figure it all out. Co-starring John Goodman, Sea of Love, rated R, and available now on video cassette from MCA Home Video at Specs. And don't forget, food from Pizza Loft tomorrow. Free yogurt from TCBY, the country's best frozen yogurt. And free CDs every quarter hour, courtesy of Specs. And also a chance for you to register to win that $4,500 satellite TV system, courtesy of the Dish Doctors. Registration starts tomorrow. So come on out at Specs, the new Specs Music and Video store in Sunnyland. We'll see you there tomorrow from 10 till 2.
A nickhead. Lock it in.
That would be better if they said lock it up. 10:24 at WIOD, and I wonder if Melvin's going to show up at the remote tomorrow. He is? Oh, bad news. He's just not the same anymore since he got that big job offer in Buffalo. Now he's starting to get cranky. Fort Lauderdale. Says this is about Stan. That's the only reason I punched it up, and they're mumbling in the back. You think they learned to mumble from Stan? Okay, we'll come back to that. Coral Springs.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Neil, this is Gary. I called you Memorial Day.
It's who, Garrow?
Gary.
Oh, Gary.
Yeah, I called you with that crank from Continental. You remember that?
No.
Well, I called you. I just gave you
Well, I got a mosquito bite in the... Well, not the worst place, but I got mosquito bites in bad places. Like I have one on my cheek. I'm serious.
Anyhow,
where's the most embarrassing place you ever got a mosquito bite?
Do you really want to know?
Well, I mean, don't say it if it's something we can't put on the air, but I mean, give me an idea.
You got the idea. I can't put it on the air.
You really had a mosquito bite down like in that area?
Yeah, well, okay.
And didn't people kind of look at you while you were scratching? Like, boy, what a slob, what a disgusting, grotesque. See, the only way you're allowed to, if you're an athlete, that's okay. Then you put on the jockstrap and go out on the field and scratch a lot.
I'm former Navy, Neil. People don't expect a lot from me.
Oh, okay.
Anyhow, I called you up. I gave you this thing. I told you I really did work for Continental. Well, about Friday, they played the tape. They taped your show, Neil.
Yeah.
They played it back to me and canned me.
Who's they?
Continental Cable.
They fired your ass?
They fired me for what I said on your show Monday.
I don't believe that. Come on.
I am dead serious, Neil. I swear to God, I was working Continental. Best thing
that ever happened for you, sir. It's like being emancipated.
Now I'm unemployed, though.
Good. Well, call up Sheriff Nick. You can go on TV shows with him and go on the tour. Geraldo tomorrow, Sally on Friday, and the Moon on Monday, okay?
Yeah, right.
No, there's no stopping you now. Would you rather work for a bunch of slime balls or be unemployed?
Well, I could use the money. You know how it is.
Yeah, me
too. Got to
too.
pay the rent, got to pay bills.
That's why I keep working.
Yeah, right? I don't know. Any ideas for job openings?
No chance. Times are tough.
Times are tough?
Times are really tough.
Oh, well.
Although Nick's looking to go to West Palm Beach, so we'll see if he leaves here, and Melvin's looking to go to Buffalo, so we'll see what happens here.
Buffalo, now I've heard some interesting places or things about there.
Oh, yeah, you can't beat it with a stick.
Oh, that's exactly what I heard. You could beat it with a stick.
Nick likes Lee Fowler a lot. That's because Lee used to hang out with Steve, and there's like a certain camaraderie there, you know.
Mm-hmm. We all know about that, don't we?
Well, good luck to you, pal. That'll teach you to call this show again, huh?
Okay, thanks a lot, Neil.
Adios.
Bye-bye.
There's a very good example that a lot of you morons could learn from that guy. Okay, call this show, make a lot of caustic, grotesque comments about your employer, and they can your ass, because they're all listening. See, everybody listens. WIOD.
Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
The radio man was ripping you like crazy last night.
Radio man? Mr. Radio?
Oh, his garbage name is that piece of...
You mean, wait a minute, on what show was this?
On Stan.
On this radio station,
yeah,
Stan Major had Mr. I think this calls for an investigation.
They let him talk for about 4 or 5 minutes, and Paul Jr., whatever his garbage name is, was agreeing with him, and...
Agreeing with him about what?
About you giving him a hard time, not letting him talk and hanging up on him.
Yeah, well, see, Paul Harvey Jr., and of course I don't know if you're making this up or not.
I'm not making it up.
But it's more fun to agree with you. Paul Harvey Jr. believes that all chronic should be allowed because then he's safe, see. If we allow all chronic pain in the asses to monopolize all those shows, then he can be on like 20 times a day.
Well, I'm not making it up. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I think we need to have several of these calls.
Oh, and you'll get it.
We can probably get all 10 people who listened last night to call in.
I'm disappointed because Stan was letting him talk. So
I thought Stan was my pal.
He should have hung up on
I think maybe Stan is full of crap, eh? Is that what it's all about?
That
is
guy
that
radio
Stan
guy,
turning...
That guy radio, he used to kiss your butt all the time, and all of a sudden now...
yeah, because I won't put him on the air every 5 minutes. That's what Sir, let me tell you something. Even the most casual listener can testify to this. Any of the chronics... They're your pal, they love you, they tinkle all over. As soon as you say one time, you're getting a little chronic, they turn on you like a rat.
I can't remember what he was saying, but I know he had a lot of negative things. You know,
right.
I'm serious.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to know that. Now that Stan's going to be doing my vacation with Randy Martin, that's interesting to know. After I go to bat for the guy, I'm the only one that promotes he's on the air once every 10 days.
Well, they should have hung
Stan
up on
comes
him.
on here and continues with the cheap shots, huh, Stan?
Well, they should have hung... No, Stan didn't give me any cheap
No, but he lets the guy go on for 4 or 5 minutes ripping. What the hell kind of crap is that?
Well, that's the part I didn't agree
were they
with.
that desperate for calls?
Well, I don't know, but Paul Harvey Jr., whatever his name was...
Well, he's history on this show, I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you what. All right, Neil, you'll get more calls. I just want to be the first to let you know.
Thanks for stirring the pot.
All right, buddy.
See ya. That's what we like, people that stir up a lot of trouble like that, because that's what this town's all about. I know I'm being a little negative, but I want to live up to my billing. WIOD.
Lock 'em out.
Okay, Nick, hold on. 1029 at WIOD, and I'll tell you what, it's not like when Alex Bennett was here, I'll tell you that. We actually got some calls. Now, didn't I just, that's not a new one, is it? The one that says Ray Stan, did I just do that? That's a new one? Hello?
Yeah, I listened to the Milky Way Dark
Oh, it was my
show
mistake. I was on the wrong one. I'm sorry. That was my mistake. Oh, that's right. I picked him up cold. Isn't that amazing?
Do you want me to put me on hold?
You listened to the Forever Yours show last night?
Yeah, it was...
Hold on a second. WIOD. Okay, line checker on 4. I mentioned Lee Fowler's name, and the phone started ringing, hanging up mysteriously. Just a coincidence, right?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
The Milky Way Dark show last night.
Hold on a second. WIOD. Yeah, there he is again. Oh, you know who that is? That's Mr. Radio. He cranks us all the time now because we won't put him on the air.
Do you want to put me on hold again?
No, go ahead.
Milky Way Dark Show?
Yes.
Forever Yours?
Yes.
Yeah, they ripped you all night, Neil.
Huh.
All night, not Stan. Stan just
Well, what do you mean not
Stan?
Stan? He just sat there and let it go on all night?
Yeah, he did. I don't understand the guy.
Stan, you are a slime ball, okay?
He hasn't been on the air for,
you got to take one of those big stogies. Who's the only guy in this town that puts him on the air, that keeps promoting his show, that pretends that, there's something there?
That's you.
And this guy comes on, he sits back and just has no show, so on the rare opportunities that he gets on the air. Like the last time, he was on a Sunday, I think, when the DJ was in here, and I go to the store, I turn on the radio, there's IOD on, and here's the DJ ripping the crap out of me. And Stan, he's, what was the word? Not cranky. What was the word he was using? He's,
congested?
Something like that, yeah. Well, I was after I heard the call.
In closing, me so horny.
Really? Okay. By the way, we're playing the cleaned up version, so don't anybody get panicky, okay? Because Sheriff Nick will come and take our license away. We have 2 openings in Broward now. 524-STAN, 524-WIOD. WIOD. Okay, good. We're hearing from all the regulars today. Paul Harvey will be happy about that. Let's go to Miami. Hello.
Neil, those callers are full of nits.
Well, see, this is good. I like this. Get a good controversy going here. Yeah. That's what it's all about.
Stan did not rip you last night.
Well, that's not what they said. They didn't say he ripped me. They said he allowed others to sit back for 3 solid hours and rip me an ass.
That's bull. That's bull. I listened to the whole thing, and they did not.
I feel... Well, listen, that's 2-1 so far. You're still in the minority here.
Well, no, I get more votes than that.
What do you mean you get more votes?
Well, I'm in South Dade. I'm in Homestead.
Well, you get like a half a vote.
No, I should get 4 votes for that.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, everybody at work is crowded
You should get like the sympathy vote for living down there.
Listen, our photographer is going to come up to specs. I mean, where are you going to be?
I'll tell you one thing. Down in Homestead, crackers are not something you eat with your chowder. I'll tell you that. What is it?
Our photographer is going to take pictures of you on Saturday.
What do you mean, our photographer?
I work for a newspaper in Homestead.
You mean I'm going to be in a Homestead paper?
You're going to be on a whole page.
Man, I'll be almost as famous as Sheriff Nick. How do you like that?
We're going to feature you on a whole page.
All right. God, first it's the Jewish Journal, and then it's the Homestead Ledger.
No, South Dade News Leader.
Well, whatever. Oh, I know that one.
Yeah, you do?
Comunista, comunista, comunista.
No.
They put all those commie subversive pinkos like me on the front page. I know.
No, we're going to put you on a whole page.
Almost as bad as that Pompano paper, yeah. The Spotlight. Yeah, they read that a lot down in Homestead.
Yes,
the Spotlight.
We do. Yes. 13,000 people.
Comes out of Washington. It's from the John Birch Society. It's another one of those fascist things. Probably Sheriff Nick has a double subscription.
Oh, my God. I think he's calling right now on the other line. He wants a copy of it.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Well, you won't see him around here anymore. He's off to be a big star now.
Is Two Live Crew going to be on the radio with him? I mean, on Harvey?
Oh, sure. They're all going. They're taking the show on the road, okay?
Oh, God.
Just all a big farce.
If they would just keep it on the road, that would be fine.
I tell you, for guys who have absolutely no talent, I mean, these people, between Governor Bob and this doo-doo bag up there in Broward, they're going to make them about $50 million before they're all done.
Made them rich.
They could even make bail the other day. It was amazing.
They would have been belly up by now if they had kept their mouths shut.
Or belly down, one or the other. Well, thanks for stirring the kettle a little bit more, okay?
Stan was fine last night.
He was fun last night?
He was fun.
You had a little credibility up to that point, but when you said that, now I think that's highly unlikely.
He had a great show last night.
Okay, we'll check it out. The other 6 people will be calling in.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye-bye. Y'all come back now. We have an opening in Dade, one in Palm Beach, 751. See, we shouldn't get into a big thing about Stan's show last night because there just weren't that many people listening. WIOD.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
He was ripping you, talking about his spring numbers of 87. How he's
is he bringing back his old numbers again? Oh, yeah, well, I used to have an iron share, too, but that isn't going to do me any good now. I mean, that's living in the past, Stan. When is he going to stop doing that? I mean, he's getting as neurotic as a guy on the weekend. I can't remember his name anymore, that old guy that we have on.
That old ancient guy.
Oh, jeez.
Spring 87 numbers.
Bringing back what numbers? What does that mean? Is spring 87 numbers where?
That means he got fired when you went on vacation. That's what it means.
So what does that mean? I had a 9 share. He had a 5. So what the hell is he knocking me for?
Yeah, but
he came in. He inherited all my carts, my whole act, the ACN stuff that he used to have. What is he all upset about? What the hell is he talking about?
You know how it is. Going on with PHJ.
What is it?
Going on with PHJ.
Yeah, and I can't believe Paul Harvey Jr. What a turncoat slime ball. I'm the only one that's defended him. Everybody else thinks he's chronic and a pain in the ass and a pest, and I've defended him because I feel sorry for people with pasty complexions.
But nobody can go like him.
Like you, you're right. Nobody does it better. You're right.
That is so annoying.
He's history on this show.
When he does that
He's history on this show, pal.
He'll be calling. You know he's on the line somewhere.
I doubt it.
Tell him to get a job.
Yeah, get a life. He doesn't even have a job anymore, does he?
Maybe the guy from Continental and him can start a business.
There you go.
Chronic America.
Chronic pest control. Have a great day, pal.
You too, Neil.
WIOD.
Oh, Neil, I was right.
What was that sound? You sounded almost like Johnny Dark Jr. there. Oh, it was like kind of like a little cousin Brucey in drag.
You said yesterday.
Are you going to hold on? I said what?
You were upset. You said that Viola would kill you, and I said no.
All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We want to do a little break, and then we'll come back and we'll gloat about it.
We'll get tired and
well, you see, I have a different philosophy now, and that is if you go in expecting the least and you come away with a win. It's so much better, you know, when you expect nothing. But if you expect to win and you lose, then you're real depressed. So I start each day expecting, well, it's going to be bad again. And then all of a sudden, man, Sandberg hits that. I've never seen anybody hit so many home runs in the first inning. I mean, he's just unconscious.
There's only going to be one problem.
What's that?
Pirates and the Cubs and Montreal will have to look out for the Canadians.
No, forget them. They choke like crazy.
Oh,
let's hope they're hot right now, and then by August, like they did last year, they'll be folding like an accordion.
Uh-oh, Susie's catching another cold.
When Snotty Susie catches a cold, she sneezes real live snot, just like real babies. But that's not all Snotty Susie will do. Put her over your shoulder and pat her back, and she burps, real baby burps. But be careful, because she also spits up. Snotty Susie.
I love you, Snotty Susie.
Snotty Susie tissues sold separately.
You ought to see what else she does. 10:40 at WIOD. Now, you'll wait a second, won't you?
Yeah.
Okay, because we have a very impatient lady here.
Channel 4 Spy Report.
Are you impatient?
No.
Okay. What is it?
Brian Norcross is coming to 4.
Yeah, I know.
It's applied with lots of helium.
He's been coming to 4 for a long time, but he had to wait for his non-compete from Channel 10 to run out or whatever it was.
Oh, okay. I thought that was something new.
And also, what happened, it was because you know how he used to do the weather from all these different places, like at the racetrack, and he did the weather on Channel 10 one time from a tall building. I think it was 100 Biscayne. Are you listening? 100 Biscayne Tower, and he took off, and it's taken all this time for them to get a hold of him again. He was out there floating out in space.
Maybe he should have had Goodyear on his side.
What is it? Yeah, right. He could do a little stand-in. He's a good guy. I like him. He's got a good sense of humor, a great voice.
Wow.
Right?
Okay, bye-bye.
See ya. Yeah. Okay. Boy, that was quick. She was lurking. Right, sir?
Yes, I'd like to be your sidekick.
All right, come on. Let's get back
Brian
to the...
Norcross Jr.
Come on. Let's get back to the... Oh, they got that filthy Levi spot on again, man. Boy, if what's-his-name was in town, if Sheriff Nickhead was in town, he'd be really foaming at the mouth. They knew they got this filthy Levi spot. Let's ban MTV, okay? That'll be next. That's the next campaign. Let's get that filth off our TV sets, okay?
You know, I like Sheriff.
In fact, let's ban Geraldo right after the show, the episode with Nick that comes on, okay? Then we can ban the show after he uses it and manipulates it on his way to stardom, to being a stupid star. It says, keep your fly buttons. I'm telling you, these provocative spots. So let's go back to the Cubs, eh?
Hey, back to the Cubs, eh?
What happened to Greg Maddox there, man? He had a rocky first inning, and then he settled down. He was out unconscious for 5 innings. And then in the 7th inning, just when Harry came back, all of a sudden Maddox lost it inexplicably.
It could be.
It was.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's go get some stock and tell Sheriff Nick that it's obscene. Then he'll drive the price through the roof, and we'll all be rich.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
I think Sheriff Nick is obscene. Okay. I think this town is obscene.
Yeah.
We're becoming the Neanderthal capital of the world. So we used to be the drug capital of the world. Then that got passé. That wasn't exciting enough. So now between Bob Cox, Governor Bob, and Sheriff slickhead. Now we want to be the Neanderthal capital of the world.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, listen, it sounds like you're out of material. I think you're just so euphoric today. You don't know whether to scream or eat a banana.
I'm so glad we didn't lose 4 straight.
Yes, sir. Hey, listen, we got all the that we got Viola. I mean, he didn't lose a game, but we still, beat them in a game he pitched in. Now the possibilities are amazing, and Harkey's coming back in the second game tomorrow. God only knows. Even the Beach Boys are singing right now. I can hear it.
Yeah,
God only knows what we can do now. Huh?
If we don't get rid of Kipper, Kramer and Kipper, we had to get rid of the K-Boys.
Yeah. Good luck to you guys.
We got rid of one, but look at Kipper comes in.
What do you mean we? Oh, now all of a sudden he's a Pirates
fan.
Oh, you're the Pirate guy. Oh, you didn't see that game though, huh? I couldn't find it.
I don't have.
And they blew a 6-1 lead, and then it was 7-7, and they pulled it out 8-7.
They had a 6-0 lead.
Really?
The top of the inning. Yeah, I'm sitting there. Oh my God.
Well, it's going to be a long year. In fact, I joked yesterday that Chuck Meyer was going to be out sick because the Pirates had such a bad weekend, and sure enough, he wasn't here yesterday.
Did he show up today?
I don't know. He's not here yet. He's still licking his wounds, I think.
They win it till the late inning.
Yeah, well, listen, good luck to you, sir.
Okay,
You'll need it. Okay, 1044 at WIOD. We have an open line in Broward, 524-CHUCK. WIOD.
I didn't catch most of Stan's show yesterday because
oh my God, it's the nasal tones of Rich Pachter, ladies and gentlemen.
Caught the very end, and the only negative reference.
Can I ask you a question?
What do you want?
How come you didn't invent Snotty Susie? Because I have a feeling with your nasal condition, you could have made $1 million. You could have retired.
Please. The very end, he was saying something about that you don't talk about the ratings since the trends are down, but that was all I heard.
That's a lot of crap. We talk about the ratings every time they come out.
That was the only thing I heard, but I was watching the Cubs game. I don't have time for Stan and what's-his-face.
Well, who the hell does?
Forget it.
Yeah. In fact, it was funny because Stan called me about 2 minutes after 8. I had just started my VCR. The tape was rolling. I'm watching the pregame 5 minutes there when Harry is incoherent.
Yep.
And he's like telling me about the big storm he drove through to get to work. And I thought, well, that's nice because it was lightning and thundering by me for a few minutes and then stopped. And that was it. And I think he was trying to remind me that he was going to be on. Like, I'm going to turn off the Cub game and turn that on,
Too bad about that ump last night, huh?
Wow, he really got it. He took a fastball right on the... he didn't get any broken bones.
No, he was okay. But that's the guy that called the home run fair.
No.
Yeah, that was the guy that called it fair when Wendelstadt said it was a foul ball.
No, he's the guy that called it foul originally. No, it's not the same. You're wrong. It's not even... See, I get sucked into that. It's not the same crew.
I think you're mistaken.
Yeah, no, I'm not mistaken. Wendelstadt is not in this crew, sir. It was not the same umpire.
Okay, sir.
Trust me, I'll bet you a lot of money on that one. They don't change the crews around, okay? No.
Which crew? 2 Live crew?
Exactly.
Did you see who was on Nightline last night?
I don't watch that crap. I know who was on.
Okay.
The newest superstar, okay?
Okay.
Go up. Get him a dark wig and send him to Hollywood, okay?
Yep.
See.
So I was in Nashville the other day. I saw your friend Slats.
Who?
Slats from WKDF. He's called you a few times.
Slats?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, another Neely in Nashville.
As soon as he saw me, he asked me if I had any tapes for him.
I'll bet he did.
I swear to God.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
1046 at WIOD. You watch that. Paul Harvey Slimeball. Did he call you? Did he try to get through here yet? You watch. You won't hear from him. He'll be in hiding now for weeks. He won't show his pasty face at Specs tomorrow, Garen. You can go to the bank on that. WIOD.
Joey, Spy Report.
Yeah?
Yeah,
got a good phone there, too, sir.
Well, it's better now.
Sounded like you were making,
Sorry about guttural sound.
a mess in the car there while you were doing your phone call. Yeah, go ahead.
I can do 2 things at once.
Yeah, sounds
But anyways, Joey Pinto lives right down the street from me.
Yeah.
Do you know that? Joey Reynolds, his last
He
name
lives in Plantation, I know, so what about it?
Well, I
It's
called
full of a
him.
lot of goofballs.
I know. I called him and I said, is your last name Pinto? And he said, no, it's Reynolds.
No, it's not.
I know.
Pinto. I mean, does he lie about that, too? First he lies about his age.
Like
now
Dick
he lied
Farrell.
about his name, and then, then he's got that slime bag ad agency guy on with him, too, every week. But I don't want to discuss him. He's a waste
They
of
are
time.
slime bags, both of them. BM is the worst. Bill Marshall?
Yeah, we don't discuss him on this show, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Get a new phone.
Well, listen, Neil.
In closing.
Keep it in your pants and let everyone touch it.
1047 at WIOD. We have an opening at Broward, 524-9463. 524-WAND. Let's go to Ron in a mobile phone.
Hey, Neil, how you doing?
In West Palm Beach. Okay, Ron.
All right, listen,
Hold on, Ron. WIOD.
Neil.
What?
Neil. Joey lies about his name. What about your name now?
What about it?
Why don't you tell everybody your real name?
Everybody knows my real name, okay? Brain surgeon? Okay, what is it? Go ahead, sir.
Hello, Neil.
We can't even pronounce the helper on the air, sir, okay? So quit screwing around.
All right, a couple weeks
That call came from Joey's house, by the way. WIOD. Oh, it's Zim Farr. Okay, better hurry it up, sir. Zim Farr is going to do it.
Okay, I want to talk to you about KU band, Neil.
No. I don't want to talk about KU
Well, I have
band.
something that you would love. All
What?
right, now let's just listen to this.
I don't think you got anything that I would
Well,
love.
I'm trying to be serious with you for a minute.
I don't want to talk about KU band. It's
All right.
boring.
They just came out with something on a 30-inch dish that's going to get digital reception, okay? And you're going to be
We've
able to
already
look
talked
at any...
about. We already talked about this. We had the guy from. Go ahead.
I understand,
You
but
won't
now
listen to
they have
anything I say.
something on there now that you're going to be able to turn this channel on and be able to get the odds on any horse race and any track in the country and be able to punch in a button and be able to be able to look at a horse race, to bet
Yeah,
a
you
horse
call
race.
1-900-BROKE. 1-900-BROKE.
Well, anyhow, the whole unit's only going to sell for
1-900-PLUNGE.
$300.
What is it?
The whole unit is going to sell for $300, be an eighth of an inch thick, and it will be able to attach to any type of, let's say, sliding glass doors, windows, or whatever.
I know. We've already talked about this. I called a guy in the year in Colorado where they make them, and we did a whole thing, and it is out. They've already got it.
Uh-huh. And did he tell you who's producing them? I don't mean the company name. I mean the type of equipment that is being produced.
No.
Okay. Am I allowed to mention an overseas name?
I don't care.
It's called Hemic Communications. Have you ever heard of them?
No.
Well, it's going to be called the Gaming Network for all the gamblers, and you're going to be able to bet football, baseball, basketball, soccer, look at horse
What do you
racing.
mean bet football, baseball, basketball? How the hell can you do that? It's not legal.
Oh, it is legal because it's going to be beamed through overseas.
Oh, wait a minute. The Solo Flex spot just came on MTV. I don't have time for this.
Okay.
See ya. 10 till 11. Well, I don't. This is a lot more important than that crap, okay? First of all, we have enough degenerate gamblers around here already with me and Hank Goldberg. We don't need other people touting illegal gambling through the satellite, okay? Through the airwaves. Call up Sheriff Nick. Let him know what's going on. Get him back in town. We've got another provocative situation for him to handle, right? WIOD. Okay, nice talking to you, Lee. Lee's doing a warm-up now to go on the air today. Want to tell you that this Saturday, we're going to be doing another big thing along with Rick and Stud down at Benson's Camera and Video in South Dade. We're going to do a little remote, noon to 3. We're not going to be doing the show there, but we'll do some call-ins and do our thing and sign some autographs and just make general fools of ourselves. This Saturday, June 16th, noon to 3 at the South Dade location. That's 6 blocks south of the Falls on South Dixie Highway. Just look for the big yellow tent. $10,000 in prizes will be given away. There's nothing to buy at Benson's Camera and Video, Florida's #1 photographic discount store. And if you're a real photo enthusiast, here's your chance to deal direct, get incredible deals right with the manufacturers from Sony, Nikon, Pentax, Canon, Minolta, and lots more. Pentax factory reps will be at Benson's annual tent sale blowout, demonstrating the entire IQ Zoom family with 5 models to choose from, starting at just $129. So go out, pick out a Pentax, and zoom your way to perfect pictures. 10:54 at WIOD. We have an opening in Dade. Did they say sitting at home watching Arsenio Hall? Oh, that should be banned. I think Nick may have a good idea. 751 WIOD. Let's go to Miami. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay.
I think Paul Harvey will call in today.
Slimeball.
My money's on him.
Ultimate slimeball.
I can't believe I was, from
everybody I know just despises his call. See, I'm getting choked up like poison. And for some reason, because I have a soft spot, I feel sorry for people with pasty complexions. I just have, not blown him off over the years. And he gets the one chance to come on his station, and he rips me.
Well.
And Stan sits here like some kind of an impotent child, and presides over it and savors every moment.
Well, I'm disappointed in Stan.
Well, I want to hear. Now, you sound like a reasonable person. We've had 4 calls about it, which is a big percentage of the people who must have been listening. And you're number 5. Now, the 3 guys said that they ripped, and Stan sat and presided over it and savored it and relished it and loved it. And the other woman called, said that they were all full of crap. Now, you say, as Oprah would say, you say what?
I say I'm with the guys, but I didn't hear the show. But I just couldn't.
Well, what do you mean you didn't hear the show?
I wasn't listening.
Then what the hell are you talking about?
I'm just listening to what people
You
are
must
saying.
know, what's her name? Deborah Wilker from the Sun Sentinel.
No, just knowing these guys past
You just make
history.
editorial comments about things that you didn't hear, didn't see, and you're a maven. You're an expert on it because you jump to conclusions. That's what you do for exercise. You jump to conclusions.
I was just giving my opinion on what the callers had said so far.
We're going to have you make a home video like Jane Fonda. It's called Jumping to Conclusions.
There you go.
I can't believe you. You didn't hear any of it, and you just want to jump on the bandwagon and rip Paul Harvey and Stan.
I had to listen
Good.
to the
Good thinking. I like your attitude.
Well, Neil, I mean, Paul
I like
Harvey's
your
out
style.
of control.
He is out of control.
And I know
And
from
Stan's
what
out of control to bring him in here on the air. I mean, it's bad enough with DJ and EJ and PJ and BJ and JJ, but I mean, Paul, PHJ. Anybody that's got like a J in their initial is on Stan's show. He even did that show about JFK. He didn't do any. Well, pretty soon he'll be doing a show on LBJ. That'll be next.
Uh-huh. Hey, I like that Snotty Susie bit. That's hilarious.
Well, your credibility is pretty limited, so don't get carried away.
Hey, what can I say about my Mets, man? They suck this year, huh?
They sure do.
I'm so disappointed.
They're doing it. And hopefully they'll do it again today and twice tomorrow and then get it out of their system.
Well, good luck to you.
Okay.
Take care.
We're on our way.
Bye.
Bye. 10:57 at WIOD. We have an open line in Dade. 751-LIAR. 751-WIOD. Let's go to Boca. Gone? Okay. Wait a minute. Was there somebody there?
Hi, Neil.
Oh, you are there. Hi. How you doing? Hold on. WIOD.
Hello, Neil.
Hold on. And what is it?
Oh, I was at Fuddruckers last night.
Yes.
Oh.
Is this going to be something I'm going to have to bleep out?
Oh, never. But
Because it sounds pretty. It sounds pretty meaty to me.
They have great weenies there.
Do
but
they?
anyways,
They don't
Monday
have
night,
weenies at Fuddruckers. I'm sorry.
Monday night's the best time to go. All the boys are there, if you know what I'm saying.
No, I don't.
The boys from Bangkok. Hello.
Sick. You really are. You're a sick person. You do understand that. Are you in therapy?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I
Group
believe it.
therapy.
What?
Group therapy.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Now, what is it, sir?
Yeah, Neil, I heard part of last night's show.
All right. Here, now, this sounds like a reasonable call. Even Nick agrees. Doesn't it sound fairly reasonable? Nick said, yeah, so far, you haven't said much.
I only heard about 5 minutes.
Well, that's more than that lady that called before, Miss Jumping to Contusions.
But I heard I guess that Chronic guy was on there, and he was talking about how you're such a bad guy. And then I heard...
Wait a minute. I'm such a bad guy?
Yeah.
Paul Harvey Jr. said I'm such a bad guy?
More or less, yeah.
For what? For putting him on the air. He's right about that.
Well, I just caught
I confess.
I caught the tail end of his comments, and then Stan went to this big thing about his numbers, and then the spring of '87, whatever it was.
Stan, Stan is his own worst enemy. The audience despises this crap where he keeps... I've told him this a million times off the air. Nobody wants to hear him go back and try to rehash about how he I did all that. They want to hear a show. They don't want to hear about how he used to be good. He used to have numbers. Do a show. Stop talking about once upon a time he used to have talent. Forget it. Nobody cares about that.
But I only heard about 4 or 5 minutes.
That's like the same guy from Buffalo who comes on and talks about he used to have a 50 share in Buffalo when there was only one station. Who cares? That's 100 years ago.
But I only heard a couple minutes, and he did go through the whole thing about his numbers, and I caught the tail end of some guy, the Chronic guy, whatever, talking about you're not nice, and more words or less.
Oh.
But,
wow.
All right, Neil.
You know something?
What?
Hepatitis has a habit of affecting your brain if it goes untreated.
Excuse me?
I say have a nice day. Okay, well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. Speaking of hepatitis, you can get, I don't think it's hepatitis, you get cirrhosis of the liver. Isn't that what you get from too much drinking? Henry Barrow standing by with the 11 o'clock WIOD news. Just a coincidence, WIOD. Okay, hold on.
Friday nights, they're two Miami cops with a hot new beat. They're on the streets fighting crime.
Look, pal, we just don't do strip searches for jaywalking.
In Key West Vice.
We got a problem. The Moose Gang is back in town. Lieutenant, isn't that the group of hairdressers who attack people on the beach, hold them down, and then set their hair?
Yeah, they're back in town.
Let's go get them.
They'll stop at nothing to clean up the streets.
Officers, I'm sorry for skipping in a no-skipping zone. I hope you guys don't get onto me.
Just take a seat, pal.
Gladly.
A chair.
Yes, Key West Vice.
All right, stop, you pickpocket.
I beg your pardon. I'm not a pickpocket.
Oh, sorry. Just look like...
Yes, there are a couple of hip Miami cops on a hot new beat in Key West Vice. Friday nights at 9 on NBC.
Okay, it's 11:06 at WIOD. Let's go to the phones again because they're just falling all over themselves to start trouble. Miami, hello.
I like buying Cub shirts just so I can burn them. They make me sick.
Buying what?
Cub shirts.
Oh, yeah.
They make me sick. Why can't they roll over and let it?
Yeah, but
you're
missing one point, though, sir. You have to put it on before you set the fire. Let's go to Davey.
Hey, Neil.
How you doing, sir?
All right.
¿Qué pasó?
¿Dónde está la cabana?
Les plumes de matin.
Leave me souvenirs.
Right.
Okay. Just sitting around.
That's what Linda Blair said.
What? Leave me souvenirs.
No, les plumes de matin. Where her head was spinning around while she was puking pea soup all over. Don't you remember The Exorcist?
Excuse me?
I say it's sure a hell of a nice day, isn't it?
No. I remember that.
Okay, we had a couple of people drop off during the news break, but for some reason the lines didn't disconnect. One open.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. WIOD.
Yeah, I'd like to speak to Neil.
Sure, hold on, sir. And one in Broward, 524 WIOD.
Cubs suck.
Okay, hold on a second. What is it now?
All righty. No,
Alrighty what?
I held on through the news even 45 minutes
Well, you're a
before
great American, sir. If you have your green card, you're a wonderful guy.
Yeah, I'm a native.
A native of what? This town?
Yeah.
Boy, you must be depressed. We apologize to you, sir, for coming in and screwing up your life. We apologize.
I even went to Miramar High when it was...
Hold on a second. WIOD.
Hello. This is Nick Navarro. What are you talking about me so much, man? What is the problem? You want me to come down to the show and sit down with you and talk about it?
Be
a
Nickhead.
Hold on, Nick.
Lock it in.
There he is.
That could be number one by the end of the week. You do understand that, because all these people act like they just discovered that we live in a fascist country. I've been telling that for years, and they, oh, gee, he's full of crap. He's so negative, you know. And then when they come and they take him and put him away somewhere in a big padded cell, they'll say, oh, gee, maybe he had a point, you know. Maybe we should have listened. So what is it now?
I listened to an hour of Stan's show last night.
All right, let's get right to the meat of the matter, okay, because this deserves a lot. I mean, ordinarily, we hear this stuff back and forth, and it's usually a lot of crap. But it is pretty interesting that certain people are conspicuous by their absence in this conversation, which leads me to believe that there was some serious crap going on here last night.
What Pale, Homely Jr. said was that you never let him talk to get his point across. That's why
I got news for you. I let him talk more than all the other people on the air put together, and I have a guilty conscience about it, but my conscience now will be clear because it will never happen again.
Clean.
Get his point across. What point?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking.
Some point.
Like the one on the top of his head.
Yeah. Like when he goes out on the weekend with the guys with the sheets.
Oh, sanitation workers are here.
All right, they're my favorite. Give them the high sign. Tell them they're number one.
No, they look like members of Two Light Crew.
Really?
Yeah.
Can they sing?
No, but they're as nasty as they want to be.
As fascist as they want to be? That's a new song from the BSO, as fascist as they want to be. Well, listen, you're obviously out of material, but you've been a wonderful call.
Oh, thank you, Neil.
See you later. 10 after 11 at WIOD. We have an open line in Broward, 524-PIG, 524-Nazi. And we'll do a little break here, I think. Might as well, because... And just another quick reminder that we're going to be doing the show tomorrow live, if that's possible, all 4 hours, 10 to 2, at the brand new Specs, located down in South Dade at 11921 South Dixie Highway in the Sunnyland Shopping Plaza. And we got all kinds of stuff to give away. We're going to be giving food, free food from the Pizza Law, free samples of delicious, incredible, disgustingly sweet, and fantastic TCBY frozen yogurt, the best in the world. And we're going to be giving away CDs every quarter hour courtesy of Specs. And also we'll begin a registration for some lucky winner out there sometime in the next 30 days to win that $4,500 satellite TV system courtesy of our friends at the Dish Doctors. Okay, so come on out tomorrow, 10 to 2. And maybe even Pasty Paul Harvey Jr. will show his ugly face tomorrow, okay? And you can beat the crap out of him right there at Specs. Let's go to Palm Beach. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Is that live without delay tomorrow?
What is it?
Live without delay?
Yeah, right, sure.
Right. Hey.
Good luck to you.
Listen. You there?
I'm listening.
Okay. First, it's American Triple Ecstasy.
Now we can't even listen to music.
No, first it was the FCC fining us in stations all over the country because Al Sykes and a bunch of other fascist pigs are sitting up there in Washington and try to be the moral dictators for all of America. That was the first. Then we started getting into this crap with satellite TV and American Ecstasy and God only knows what else has got to go off. And now we got, the guy up in Palm Beach who wants the 1-900 numbers off the air because it's going to corrupt the morals of our youth. And we got Sheriff. I'm not going to get excited about it because you're talking into a vacuum, okay?
Well,
nobody in this country gives a crap.
How did that Cuban become sheriff?
What do you mean, how did he become a sheriff? He stuffed the ballot box.
Well, how many Cubans do we have in Broward County?
What the hell has it got to do with Cubans? He's a right-wing fascist pig. We got jillions of right-wing fascist pigs in Broward. What difference does it make what their ethnic makeup is?
My ancestors are from a communist country, and I visited the
Comunista, I knew it. I knew a subversive call like this had to come from a comunista. Trace this call, George.
Uh-oh. Anyway, the point is, people need to wake up.
Oh, listen, look, we're just here to entertain people and have a good time, and I was in the shower this morning. I was getting myself just foaming at the mouth. I looked just like the Billboard picture, foaming at the mouth, getting all upset and thinking about this stuff. And then I thought, I'm not going to come in and ruin the show and start getting into this. I did that for 12 years. It is a waste of time, okay? They chased all the kids away on spring break. They ruined Fort Lauderdale. They're turning it into a geriatric toilet. Pretty soon it's going to look just like South Beach. And nobody here gives a crap, okay? So I'm not going to listen to it, okay? I can't handle it. Because you're just spinning. Call up Alice Rantel, okay? They get into that stuff. Beating a dead horse. Nobody here cares, okay? Nobody cares. So leave it alone already. Give it a rest. Miami.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I heard
try to calm myself down there.
I heard the first hour of Stan Major last night.
Really?
Yes. Now, from what I heard the first hour.
You sound very objective.
Yes.
Very sensible.
Paul Harvey Jr., the first hour, didn't really do anything about talking, against you. It was just Mr. Mung who called up, who revealed, by the way, that he's one of Paul Harvey Jr.'s closest friends.
Oh, really?
In fact, he photographed
Mr. Radio and Paul Harvey Jr.?
He photographed...
Nerds of a feather flock together, is that it?
He photographed his wedding.
Yeah, what does that tell you?
So apparently they're, pretty buddy-buddy.
Well, in that case, PHJ is off the show forever. In that case, he's a jerk.
So Mr. Mung starts talking. As soon as he's called up, of course, PHJ recognized him and goes, "Oh no, don't start talking about Neil." And the guy right away started.
Yeah.
He's a subhuman.
You see, what sir, if I can interrupt, and I will, what you get in this business, and it's really gotten ridiculous lately. You get these little groups, and then you find out they're all, like you're telling me now, connected together. Little nerds, all these chronics connected together, and they hang out together, and they're just like professional groupies. They ought to have like GA, Groupies Anonymous, where they can go to meetings and air themselves out.
Oh, but don't worry, because he doesn't listen to you anymore.
Good, thank God.
He says you're off his dial, and he doesn't care about your show anymore.
Great,
and,
yeah, and 40 cents will buy a cup of coffee.
He definitely won't be listening today, because he has more important things to do between him and two.
Right.
And of course, Stan is, just sitting there going, "Oh, we're giving Neil a show tomorrow. 4 hours on the Stan Major show tomorrow."
Yeah, right. See, that's what he's looking for.
I know.
And I don't know why, because he's never on anyway. It's not going to do him any good. It's just going to, just before I go on vacation in a week and a half, all it's going to do is alienate my audience and piss them off. But again, Stan just continues,
And then you got...
By the way, Randy Martin will be here on a week from Friday to do the show by herself of QAM fame. Used to be on with Bill Calder. She's a wonderful young lady. She will not rip me on the air while I'm gone. And then she's going to be doing the show with Stan for a couple of weeks. And, of course, if he turns out to be a douchebag, she'll do it alone, I guess.
And, of course, you got the Bud Lickers calling in going, "Oh, Stan, keep the show. Don't let him come back from his vacation."
Like I said, Joey's going to be doing the show while I'm on vacation. I think I ought to give Joey a second thought, you know what?
Well, anyway, PHJ doesn't seem to be too bad a guy, but his taste in friends is a little questionable.
Well, no, telling me that, you see, that was like opening up a whole encyclopedia of information when you tell me that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guilt by association.
He's never been the same since he...
Birds of a feather suck around together. Since his skin turned yellow, he's never been the same.
Well, that was from the Urine Lady show, if you remember correctly.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir. You've really opened up some new exciting avenues on this show.
You're welcome.
See ya. 11:19 at WIOD. Miami on the Boca line must be important.
Good morning, Neil. How are you?
Yes, sir. Okay.
I need your expertise. Since I live in a complex that will not allow me to have cable, satellite. I'm trying to... trying to use the cable through my VCR. The VCR will only accept...
You're trying to use the cable through your VCR. Well,
Yes.
what's the problem?
I can only get up to channel 13.
Well, how old's your VCR? About 25 years?
No, it's cable ready. And, I mean, when I flick the switch, that too, it goes up to...
Do you have any idea how many people are flicking their switch during this call right now as you're speaking, sir?
I'm sorry.
WIOD.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. I'm
Hi.
calling about Two Live Crew.
Yeah.
Not having no idea of what the night had in store.
Yes. Go ahead. Don't be intimidated.
Well, I
Sheriff
don't know.
Sheriff Fascista is busy making the tour. He's up with Geraldo now, so you don't have to worry about him.
See, I live in a complex, right? And there's kids that really jam that really loud. And I have a 3-year-old daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't sound too nice.
I'm like a dog in a freak without warning, not having appetite for love.
Yeah.
Not that song. I'm talking about the really
The grotesque
suck
version.
my blank and I'll eat your, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty bad.
And the kid's 3?
Yeah, and there's other children around.
And you
and
think they know what that means?
Yeah, they start singing it. It's pretty bad.
But it doesn't mean anything. Don't you understand? It means nothing. That's like saying...
Douchebag.
It's like saying that. It doesn't mean anything.
Not really.
Words don't hurt anybody. That's why this country's so juvenile and so silly, and you're getting sucked into the whole idea.
Not really, because, you know,
Well,
saying asshole ain't bad.
What is it?
Saying asshole's not bad.
Yeah, that's okay.
But,
Or...
douchebag, pussy,
Don't say...
you know.
Okay. 21 after 11 at WIOD. She's talking about her pet. We have an open line in Dade County. 75... Wasn't she? 751 WIOD. Ma'am, somebody ought to come over to your house and spank you with a leather strap, but I think you'll get into it. 1122 at WIOD, and we want to tell you right now about Benson's Camera and Video, where we're going to be doing our thing with Rick and Spud this Saturday, if we can say Spud on the air anymore. We're going to be doing a little appearance down there, calling, Saturday. Whose show is going to be on while we're doing call-ins on Saturday? That just dawned on me. From noon to 3 here on 610 WIOD.
Summer 1990 is the summer of Dick Tracy. You'll see the movie, listen to the soundtrack, wear the T-shirt, and read the comic book. And now, just in time for Father's Day, you can enjoy the fragrance that was inspired by the movie, the soundtrack, the T-shirt, and the comic book. New Dick Tracy cologne. Why smell like other guys? Now you can smell like Dick.
Are you mobile?
Yes, I am.
How about that?
How are you, sir?
Okay.
I'm calling about the track. I heard you were betting on a horse called Fortress a little while ago.
Called what?
Fortress?
Fortress?
Yes.
How'd you get that?
That's what somebody was telling me the other day. I just thought I'd call and tell you that it was a rumor that it was fixing to come back in the circuit again.
Fortress?
Yeah, they told me
There's a horse called Fortuis, Fortuis. Is that what you're talking about?
That's correct.
And I was betting on it?
Yeah, they said you won a lot of money off it.
Boy, somebody is doing some serious drugs, sir. Trust me.
Oh, really?
Somebody is on Butte.
All right, well, I just thought I'd call and let you know that.
Okay.
All right, can I call
Thanks.
somebody a douchebag?
Okay.
Uncle Richie, you're a douchebag.
Okay, sir. Thanks a lot for your alleged call. I thought we had another mobile. Thank God they're gone because they're all a pain. We have an opening in Palm Beach, 655 Fortuis. Fortress? What the hell is he talking about, huh? He's a good old boy, though, huh? He's a good old boy. 655-9463, 655-WIOD. Let's go to Lighthouse Point.
Neil.
What's the point?
How you doing?
Okay.
Tim with the Fresh Veggie.
Are you on a mobile?
No.
Oh, hold on then. WIOD.
I'm pointing up towards the sky.
Well, just hold on to it a second. Now, what is it?
Oh, it's Tim with the Fresh Veggie.
Yeah, Tim, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Okay.
I guess lunch is out tomorrow.
Lunch is out tomorrow. We're not going to be here tomorrow.
I know. What about Thursday? We're supposed to make Wednesday Veggie Day for you.
Yeah, well, let's not get carried away, you know what I mean? Let's wait till next week.
Okay.
But it was great. Everybody just went nuts.
Good.
Anybody mention us by any chance?
Anybody mention you? Absolutely. Everybody that came in.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, it was dandy. So you want to cancel till a week from Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, we're not going to be here tomorrow, and then because I'm not going to eat any food at the thing tomorrow.
Right.
I might have a little taste of that yogurt. You know, I can have a little taste of that, but that's it.
Yeah, because, I mean, I'd be more than happy to bring it down Thursday for you.
Well, let's wait a week.
Okay.
Because I got to really, before I go on vacation, I got to really watch myself.
Okay. You got it.
Okay, Tim.
I'll see you next week.
Thanks. Okay, we have a couple open lines now. I can't believe it. One in Broward, one in Palm Beach. 524-FASCIST in Broward and 655-PIG, 655-WIOD in Palm Beach. WIOD.
Neil,
Yeah.
I heard part of the show last night.
Oh, boy.
I think Sheriff Nick should arrest Paul Harvey Jr. I don't believe in censorship, but in his case...
Yeah. Well, see, slimeballs of a feather hang out together. And now that I know he's a friend of Mr. Radio, he's been putting on this act like Mr. Buddy for a long time. I mean, he's been hanging around for, going back to INZ, so it's like 4 years now.
You know, Stan hasn't been on for weeks.
We ought to play
better than that.
We ought to play the OJs and Backstabber. Yeah, that seems to be Stan's new thing. Every time he gets a show, which isn't very often, he brings on somebody to rip me. That seems to be the new tactic.
He was begging for a job. It was pathetic. Really, when he comes on, I turn the radio
He was begging for a job?
He was begging for somebody to give him a job. Not Stan, Paul Harvey Jr.
You know, this is really, I needed this show today like I need hemorrhoids, okay? Like a week and a half before I'm going on vacation.
It was so pathetic.
And I'm going to turn this the controls of this program over to Stan and Randy Martin. I have never met Randy, but I know she's a nice person. And she doesn't have a mean-spirited bone in her body. And I know she hates Joey like poison, so I know she can't be all bad. But as far as Stan is concerned, I mean, I went to bat. I jumped up and down like Rumpelstiltskin. I mean, I want him on the show, and he's going to fill in. And then, like, the one chance he gets to be on before I go away,
I know, and
he does this alleged show. And I say alleged because I haven't heard it, but we can't have this many liars in the audience, you know? What the hell is this man's problem? What the hell does he want?
I'm asking you. He's your friend, and I tried...
Well, with friends like that, who needs Julius Caesar, right?
You were lucky you were watching the...
Cubs game, yeah, it was a lot more pleasant. Thank God I didn't turn that on. Oh, man, that would have been something.
I think Paul Harvey is jealous of Gilbert.
Do you understand how childish all of this is? I mean, Gilbert has an excuse, okay? Gilbert has a brick that's missing, okay, or two or three. He's got an excuse. But these other people who are allegedly grown, adult, like real people, who make just fools of themselves, like Mr. Radio and this slimeball from the track, Super Dave, and all. They're sickening people. They make me nauseous. They make me puke, okay?
It's sickening, Neil. It really is.
Oh, well, we have the Broadcasters Convention, and it's like a bunch of little kids over there. It's like the whole FTL syndrome. And, we had lunch with Ernie, and we're going with Paul Lyle. Oh, gee, that makes my skin crawl. It makes me sick.
I was looking forward last night to Stan's show, hoping that, we hadn't heard him for so long, and we have to hear Paul Harvey Jr.?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Neil.
Well, I'm glad he's found a new home, I'm glad he's found a place to roost.
I hear him on your show. I'm turning
Not anymore. No way.
My skin turns yellow.
Yeah, well, there must be a reason for it. I think it was the appropriate color, too. With all apologies to our Oriental friends, I think this was a different kind of yellow, you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what
As in the yellow streak. Have a great day.
You do the same.
Okay. See, I can do it, too. 11:31 at WIOD. We have an opening in Broward, one in Palm Beach. Those are interesting. Those two lines seem to be the ones that are like kitty-cornered there, aren't they? Like on the Hollywood Squares. And look at that. There's Paul Lind on number 4. WIOD. Hold on, Paul. Hallandale, hello.
Hallandale, what do you want?
What's your story, sir?
I don't have a story, Neil.
Okay. Let's go to Kendall. Hello.
That's Mr. Navarro to you, dummy.
South Miami.
Hi, how you doing, Neil?
Okay.
This is the first time that I've ever, really listened to you, yesterday and today.
Why is that?
I don't live down here.
Where are you from?
I'm from Detroit originally.
From Detroit?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Not a Telegraph in 12 Mile in the South Bay in the Tel 12 Mall.
Oh, really?
What? That's where I used to live, on 12 Mile Road.
All right.
Right off Telegraph.
All right. So why are you down here in this town?
Because the weather is great, sir. Everything else sucks, but the weather is great. The last year that I was in Detroit, which was 1971, it snowed in June, okay? I'm not joking. There were flakes falling. I mean, we got a lot of flakes down here, but they don't melt.
That's true. But I live in Tampa now, and it snowed, in Christmas.
Well, you must be a Dick Purton fan, huh?
What I wanted to tell you...
Well, let me say it again. You must be a Dick Purton fan, huh?
No, not really.
No? Oh, jeez. How could you be from Detroit and not be a Dick Purton fan?
No, J.P. McCarthy.
Oh, I'm going to barf all over and I haven't eaten a thing all day. J.P. McCarthy with a great voice and nothing to say.
That's true.
Oh,
but,
man.
No, I had heard something on the news the other night.
How's it going, eh?
Oh, Ankle's beer is a valuable source of fat gut.
You're too kind.
Yeah, Joe, can we get to your version of Stranger on the Shore?
What is it? That's just a little Dick Purton there to throw you off guard. I don't have anything with J.B. McCarthy on it because he's too boring.
Oh, okay. What I wanted to say is I was watching the news the other night amidst all this controversy.
We don't say it again, sir. We don't discuss that particular person on the station.
I just wondered, he's...
We don't discuss any of that on the air, okay?
Oh, okay.
Because we're cowardly and spineless and a bunch of slime balls.
Oh, okay.
And easily intimidated.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
But have a nice day. I don't think he gets the message. 11:34, 26 till noon at WIOD, and the last thing in the world we would do is play any of that disgusting pornographic music of theirs either. Oh, jeez. Dropping carts and having a hell of a time. Okay, let's take a call in Boca if we must. Hello. Boca? Gone. Never there on line 7. Miami Lakes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
What do you want?
Neil?
Yeah.
Neil, how are you?
Okay.
I just want to let you know, first-time caller.
Uh-huh.
And as far as 2 Live Crew,
Yeah.
I sold them 2 Jaguars. First of all, I sold them 1. Now, since they're in the news, they got rich enough to buy 2.
Mm-hmm. And pretty soon they'll come in and buy a fleet.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
And maybe Sheriff Nick can come in and buy a fleet, too, a fleet enema.
There you go. There you go. Sheriff Nicky's unbelievable.
He is the best. He be the best.
He is. And watching the news last night, the first 3 articles on the news, 2 Live Crew, burning the flag and banning bathing suits on the beaches.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's this world coming to?
Sir, all I can tell you, I mean, it's pointless to keep repeating this over and over again. Keep your passport handy and just, keep an airline ticket.
There you go.
Spare one in the closet.
Okay, you take care of yourself, Neil.
Okay, sir, you too.
Thank you.
WIOD. Okay, that's that Boca line, man. Just a bunch of slime balls up in Boca. I can't imagine who it might be. WIOD.
Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't think that you're being very fair to Sheriff Nick.
Don't you really? Well, how come you're doing that phony voice on the phone while you're doing this call, sir? Is there a special reason?
No, that's my voice. There's no phone.
Is it really? Well, you know what? I don't care what you think. WIOD.
Yeah, I just want to get one thing straight.
Well, work on it. 24 till noon at WIOD. We have an opening in Dade, one in Boca. I got to do a break here. I don't have time for a lot of these pseudo-intellectual mobile callers. Anyway, Arnold's Royal Castle is a place that you will fall...
Don't be a nickhead. Lock it in.
Plantation.
Sometimes I feel Neil Rogers on the butt.
Good one. What is it? I'm doing a little radio show in here. I know that you're got a lot of important stuff going on here. WIOD.
The Mets suck.
We have one open line in Dade, one in Broward. WIOD.
Yeah, this is Joel with 2 L's. What's going on,
No,
brother?
it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Imposter.
Neil.
No,
Please.
no way.
He's
No way,
the
Jose.
imposter. No, seriously.
Stick it through the phone. Let's take a look.
Well, I'm trying. It's
Yeah,
just,
I recognize
you
that thumb, okay?
Listen.
That is your thumb, isn't it?
No, it's my pinky. Listen.
Hold on a second. WIOD. IOD.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Listen,
Leeson?
listen, watch yourself at Pembroke Pines Boulevard on Hollywood. It's on 75. There's 3 lined up. It's still 45. We got a cop leading the... Everybody's going 45 behind him.
Pig report.
So I just thought I'd let you know.
Thank you, sir.
All right, listen, take a light.
What is it? You say Leeson? Okay, go ahead.
Leeson.
I don't understand what the hell. Why don't these people speak it Inglés, okay?
Neil, I want to put it
What
on
the hell are they talking about?
I want to put everything out on the table.
I feel just like Bart Simpson.
I want to lay everything out on the table.
Yeah, I bet you do.
And the call, too. Listen.
No Leeson. What do you want?
Don't let the guy on the mobile who claims to be Joel with 2 L's yank your
Oh, geez. See, now even the callers, now we got like real Joels and imitation Joels. Don't worry about it, okay?
serious.
I don't know. It makes no difference to me.
He's the one that...
Just as long as we don't have people with hepatitis calling in with strange, with olive-complected...
Listen, he's the one that
brains.
works down at Fast Lane Shoes in Coral Gables.
I don't care who the hell he is, okay?
But he's
And
an
if he's in the Gables and he's got a serious problem to begin with, it's called life.
He floats around every once in a while.
I bet.
Anyway...
By the way, we do have an open line in Dade, 751... WIOD.
So
I just mentioned that.
I just like to call the Joel imposter a major league
disposable.
Yeah, see, but this is like a
douchebag.
self-serving, you're like self-promoting now.
Well,
see?
because
like
then,
Nick
you know,
Navarro.
he might call in with a crank
You're
call.
getting like Meg Green and Nick Navarro. You're self-promoting. That's bad.
Neil,
That's very bad.
The only reason I'm trying to clear the situation is he might call with a crank call or say a
We don't
four-letter
care.
word, and then
We
you
don't
won't let
care.
me on the air.
We don't care.
Okay.
The audience doesn't care either.
Okay.
If you never called again, I mean, don't take it personally, but if you never called again,
All right.
they don't care.
Just remember this: Nick rules.
Okay.
Bye.
Boy. 11:42. No, I got the feeling yesterday morning when I came in that there had been something in the water or something in the air in this entire area, and now I'm positive of it. Because I listened in the afternoon, too, to on and off during Rick and Klutz, and it wasn't much different. There was some really bizarre... Oh, and then there was that one woman. What the hell was she talking about that drove me nuts? Called in yesterday afternoon. Oh, yeah. Think I'm negative. This woman about, oh, it's so hot here. I've been here all my life. A young woman. If you don't like hot weather, why are you still here? I mean, what the hell are you doing here? Go to Buffalo, okay? There's a bus leaving every hour. Talk about fetchy, bitchy, hysterical people. Oh, it's been so hot lately. It's 11:43, West Palm Beach.
Neil,
Yeah.
that guy that called.
Hasn't it been hot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Listen.
Who is this?
it's Aaron.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked. Coconut Creek.
Hello?
Yeah.
Neil,
A little
this
kid
is your
calls
buddy
on the
Peter
Palm
Winters.
Beach
How the
line.
hell are you, pal?
Let's go to Pompano. Hello. Nobody there. North Miami Beach.
Hello, Neil.
Yes.
Just wanted to let you
Hold
know
on
that
1 second. What do you want, Aaron?
Hi.
Hold on. WIOD.
Neil,
What?
Joey and you have two things in common.
Okay, we'll find out in a second. Now, what is it?
your friend also called Rick and Sud's show Friday and ragged
What?
on you there about the same thing.
What friend?
Paul Harvey Jr.
And ragged on me? I don't think
Yeah.
so. I heard the call.
He was mad because you wouldn't let him talk and stuff.
I wouldn't let him talk.
Yeah, when he had called you, so he was calling and complaining on Rick and Sud's show.
And what did they tell him?
They just didn't say anything.
They were probably speechless.
So
Because even a shorter time
I
he's
think he's just taping himself
Yeah.
and just likes to hear himself.
self-aggrandizing, self-promoting douchebag.
Yeah, he's a bore.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I think we're finally separating the men from the goyim here today. It's 11:44. We have an opening in Dade, one in Palm Beach. 751 WIOD in Dade, 655 Jerk in Broward, in Palm Beach. WIOD.
Neil, please.
Hold on, please. That's a crank. Now, what is it? What's this, the nasty call of yours?
Hi, Neil. Is this Neil B. Helfer?
Yeah.
What a last name, you dork.
Yeah. Is that it? Okay. WIOD.
I heard Paul Harvey QAM.
What is it?
I heard Paul Harvey Jr. on QAM.
I hear him on my pop-up toaster. How do you like that? That's how chronic he is.
Yeah, no, I think he should be banned from the show.
He's banned from this show. He's history.
Like Two Life Crew.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. WIOD.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm calling on the Palm Beach line.
Well, I'm impressed.
Well, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Okay. Let's go to Coral Springs on the Boca line.
Morning, Neil.
Morning.
Hey.
We know that, but we can't put it on the air. Now, what is it?
I was just saying, before you get too negative, Neil, I
Yeah.
just want to re-emphasize the great game that the Cubs played last night.
Yeah, let's go over that
Taking
again.
out
Pitch by
Viola.
pitch. Let's shoot for the moon, as
That's
they
even
say.
better.
Let's shoot for Uranus.
Hey, Neil, can I say one thing about this Two Life Crew thing?
Yeah, I
And
guess
Nick
so. It's
Navarro?
getting pretty boring. You know, it's getting pretty ponderous.
Well, all these people call it up going, what can we do? Well, there's such a thing as a voter's registration card.
Yeah, forget it. Just
Nick
forget.
Navarro's
It's not
an
going to
elected
happen.
official.
It's not going to happen.
Oh, I know it's not
He's
gonna
not up for
happen.
re-election for another 4 years or something. Don't worry about it,
2 more.
okay? What is it?
He's up for election in 2 more
Well,
years.
by 2 more years, they're going to forget all about
I
it.
know.
The people here don't vote. The only people that vote are the old farts. They
That's
have nothing
true.
else to do. They go out there in big numbers. They get on the bus. They have an early bird. They go to vote. And that's why you got people like Bob Cox and Nick Navarro and all these other Nick kids. Forget it. Just
put
to
the
have a
ballot-
good time. Forget it.
Well, they put the
Forget it.
ballot
Forget
boxes
it.
in the
Forget
in the
it.
condo.
We got Broccoli Head Bush up there in Washington with that space cadet vice president. Just forget it.
Well, I
I'm
agree.
telling you, I wasted 12 years of my life. It's like somebody stole all those years out of my life screaming and yelling and trying to motivate people. forget it. People are space cadets, okay? They don't care.
I agree, but, you know, it's a simple solution. I mean,
Keep your passport handy and have a nice day, sir. Please. We have, remember they started, speaking of simplistic, because that was the whole Reagan approach to everything, simplistic solution to complex problems that they had no answer for. So Nancy, of course, started Just Say No to Drugs. Here in South Florida, we have Just Say No to Life. WIOD.
Neil, it is pretty darn hot out there today.
I know.
Not like yesterday.
Hold on a second. That's another crank. 12:30 till noon at WIOD. We want to tell you again about the Specs Music and Video thing we're doing tomorrow, the grand opening of their newest location. .52 at WIOD. All right, that's enough. I wonder if this mobile in Boca is still there. I doubt it.
Hello?
You're there. I can't believe it. Amazing.
Amazing. Just want to let you know we're rolling some tape, and Dick Burton's going to hear your show today. I talked to him the other night, and
great.
He had some wonderful things to say about you.
How you doing, Dickie, baby? I'll tell you one thing. That Hamtramck Mama's she's gonna get his ass sooner or later. Just watch it.
Absolutely. Well, you know, he's still doing the Polka Fest every
Do you know what I wish he would send me? Do you really know him?
What's that?
I wish he would send me. He's got those old Keener 13 jingles.
Absolutely. He still plays them.
Yeah, I know. I heard him when I was up there a couple of years ago. If he could, because they're like Pam's is out of business, and God, if I get my hands on some of those, I would go nuts.
Well, I'm sure once he hears the tape, and I'll let him know for sure. And,
Pretty please. I don't like to beg, Dick, but God Almighty, please, I would do anything.
All right, Neil. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
God, Dick Burton, a legend, and that other twerp who called before from Detroit, the one that was so boring, and listens to J.P. McCarthy. God, I mean, that's okay, like when you get to be 90. And you like to hear like a 60-cycle tone, you know, that just drone, like the Sandy Payton show, drones. There's a mobile here alleged. Hello. Goodbye. They're not going to wait that long when spending on their dime. Miami, hello.
I'd like to say hello to Dick Burton.
Okay.
South Miami.
Yes, sir. Do you know who Dick Burton is? Well, you don't, but he might leave you some money in his will if you say hello real nice.
He's up in,
Oh, look at that. There's Luther Campbell and Two Live Crew on MTV. I'll be danged, huh? How do you like that?
Don't say that.
Oh,
on
I'm
MTV?
sorry. I'll be darned.
But, Neil, I have a question on,
What's the question?
Is this the Garden Talk portion of the show?
Yes. Is your vegetation having a little problem?
Absolutely. I can't get something to grow. And
your fruit?
Huh?
Are you having a little problem with your fruit?
So to speak.
Uh-huh. Maybe it's cucumbers. Go ahead. Just keep moving ahead. Don't worry about material. Just keep moving ahead.
I have nothing to say.
I noticed. That's good. But it's a pretty good call, though.
Yeah, thanks. I think I could probably stay on all day.
Okay, well, hold on a second. We'll come back to you. Open line in Boca, 278-9463, 278-WIOD. God, if I'd have known Dick Burton was going to get a tape of this, I'd have played that whole bit. Let's go to Pembroke Pines. Hello.
Hi, Neil. How are you?
Great. Well, I don't know if I'm great. I felt great when I came in. The Cubs won last night. Everything's great. I'm going on vacation in a week and a half, and then I come in. I hear all this stuff about this backbiting, sabotage, this grotesque stuff that allegedly took place last night with my good, close, personal friend Stan. And my good buddy, who's always smiling when he, faces me face to face, Paul Harvey Jr. douchebag.
I didn't get to hear it, but I've got something for you.
Well, just make something up then.
No, this isn't make it up. This is the truth, okay? Pembroke Pines has the largest concentration of douchebags in the United States of America.
Can you still say that?
I can say it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Are you there?
You know, I think we could raise a lot of money for charity, maybe for the Camilla's House. We could get Sheriff Nick and Mayor Cox to sing Me So Horny in Hollywood. Oh, man, can you imagine?
No, I mean, you've just got to come out here one day.
What are you
really
talking about? I used to live in Pembroke Lakes for 2 years. What are you talking about?
Well,
I've been around the block a few times in this town.
His garden. Maybe he should help the guy in Kendall that's got problems with his garden, because they raise him here.
Is passing me by. When you calm down, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, there's one doing a little thing on my car in the parking lot, a little pigeon, everything's fine. Everything is just fine. Isn't that what that simpering idiot who used to be on his show used to say?
That's right.
See, Melvin hates the show now because they don't have a sidekick, because now he has to pay a little attention.
Well, I don't
and he
hate
doesn't
the
like
show.
that. Huh?
I don't hate the show. I think you're great.
The show is great, and it's 100 times better without that simpering little fool that used to be here sucking up the free food and making little in the background, like a jerk.
And Rick and Sudge should take a trip back to WAXY.
What are you talking about? They're great.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, man, they are great.
I don't listen to WAXY anyway.
Well, who the hell would? And by the way, Budell allegedly, what did Roger do with that thing? Did you see it in the paper today?
I didn't see it. I know that he was supposedly going back to WAXY.
You can tell how hot he is in the market by the fact that not one person has called about this. Budell returned to WAXY expected Monday morning. Isn't that exciting?
Right. Well,
Boy.
the thing is what no
My
one
bowels
really
are beginning to
realizes-
twitch over that, I'll tell you that right now.
He started at Love 94, but nobody really realizes that. Went to WAXY, went back to
Which
Love
proves
94.
what goes around comes around. That's what we always say.
That's right.
Right, Greg?
That's
the
right.
only problem is Noodles is still over there with... Oh, look at this. We got Stan on the bat line. Isn't that incredible?
Incredible.
I'm gonna nail his ass good.
Okay.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye. What do you want?
Mobile?
Yeah, I'll give you a mobile.
What's all this crap I keep hearing?
Well, they must all be lying. We've had like 40,000 calls here, and they all say that you sat back. You allowed Mr. Radio, who's a close personal friend of that slimeball, pasty complexion
I didn't understand
cow
why,
that you had on with you
Phil
last
was so
night.
friendly with the guy.
Who? That's
Phil.
his close personal buddy.
I didn't know that.
And just remember, chronics of a feather, do it together, okay, Stan?
Yes, but, the rumors are just absolutely
Yeah, well, they must all be a bunch. It must be a setup.
We had a good show. I don't know why people are calling
Well,
in
see,
and
that part is, that part's so ridiculous that I won't even comment on that.
Well, no, it was a good show. The phone.
What do you mean it was a good show? Everybody who's calling in is just dumping all over you, saying that all you did was go back and bellyache about you used to have these numbers, which is like ancient history, and about how Paul Harvey Jr. See, the one thing I don't like is people like Slimeball, olive complexioned slimehead Paul Harvey Jr.
He looked good last night.
Who's been in here during this show when I'm here, who's been at the personal appearances, who calls 10 times a day, and to my face and my ear, Mr. Happiness, and then stabs you in the back the first chance he gets when he knows you're watching the Cubs kick the crap out of the Mets.
He didn't stab you in the back. This Mr. Radio.
No, he stabbed me in the chest. I just had a stroke 8 weeks ago, and this slimy, ill-complexioned, pasty, olive-looking piece of mung comes on your show. What do you want, Stan?
No, he looked good last night.
Yeah, did he? Well, I don't want Lori to hear about
He
that.
loved you.
Yeah. Screw him. Screw him and Mr. Radio in the same boat.
Can I judge your whole program by one stinking call?
Well, better not be by this one.
All right, Uncle.
I know why you called in. We've been going on this for 2 hours, and as soon as he heard that Dick Purton was getting a tape of the show, this slimeball was on the phone. Can you believe it? And he's not even coughing. See, none of that. He's trying to really do a cute call here for Purton, okay?
Send him the jingles, Dick.
Yeah.
He needs the material.
Send me the, I'm not going to say it. Have a great day, Stan.
Bye.
Okay. Get rid of him. Okay, what do we got? Gail? Gail Not So Bright is here with our noon WIOD news. She's just, Gail Schwartz is going to do it. And then we're going to come back at 12:05 and continue this. Now, do a good job, because Dick Purton's listening in Detroit. He's got a lot of money. And then Rick and Klutz will be along at 2 o'clock. Sports Talk at 6:05, and to show you what a great sense of humor we have here at WIOD. We've got another Yankee game at 7:30 tonight.
News Talk Radio 610 WIOD presents Neil Rogers. To get in touch and talk, call 751-WIOD in Dade, 524-WIOD in Broward, or 655 and 278 WIOD in the Palm Beaches. Other areas may call collect. The opinions expressed by the host, guests, or callers are not necessarily those of the station. Now, here's Neil Rogers on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
Sometimes I feel that life is passing me by.
Oh, wait a second. We got a mobile. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Well, you don't want to wait through that whole thing, do you?
No.
Well, how do you like that?
God.
I saw that out of the corner of my eye.
I had to listen to the news.
Sometimes the best things I see are out of the corner of my eye.
That's right.
Like on MTV in the middle of the show.
All right, I got two quick things to say. Last night there was a good show. It's called Baseball Heirlooms, and they had a 15 documentary on Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
And
It's big in Sunrise. Baseball heirlooms. They're big on that.
yeah, it was interesting. Then
I'll
they
bet.
Then they went
I interrupted that for this. Go ahead.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, I know it's going to get good.
The quick other statement I have to make, from your callers, I can judge that there's a serious drug problem in the state of Florida.
No question. That's what we're here for, to prove it. Just say no to the callers.
Take care, buddy.
Okay, great.
Sometimes I feel like life is passing me by.
Okay, I think that might be better in little spurts if we play it that way. We have an opening in Dade, 751-9463. 751. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? No, that's good, George. Let's go to a plantation.
1207, right station.
All right.
Sitting in for J. Michaels on another laryngitis day.
Oh, man. Did he nail that sucker? That was beautiful. I like the way he distorted it after he potted it up. WIOD.
Hey, Neil, how are you?
Okay.
Listen, you got
¿Qué
some...
pasó, amigo?
Well, in Kindle, you got to do that.
¿Dónde está su passport?
Listen, you got a couple of mungheads over there.
Over where?
Rick Riley and Joe Sadecki.
Joe Sadecki. Yeah, he used to pitch for the Cardinals.
Those guys...
His brother Ray does a sports show on IOD. Ray
guys have
Sadecki.
no personality.
Rick Riley has no personality?
No, I mean, anybody...
Oh, jeez, are you going to rag on my buddies now, my pals?
And Joe Sadecki can't even stand up for himself when somebody calls him up and rips him. Sonny Hurst has got to take over the program and call the caller names because...
I am their token love tool.
Yeah, you tell him, Rick.
And Joe Sadecki, I saw him at the... Not Joe. Yeah, Joe.
Sir, you are everything that's wrong with America. I think this is a subversive, commie, pinko, Nazi, fascist call, and I hope you have a nice day.
That's me.
1208 at WIOD. Let's, Miami B. Now, that's interesting. Are you be in Miami?
¿Qué pasó?
Hey, it is in Miami B.
How you been?
Okay, how you be?
Good.
I be pretty good.
You know what this is?
I be babbling. No, I have no idea. Give me a hint. Don't say it right out loud because that takes all the tension out of it. Hold on a second. WIOD.
Hi.
Yes? You want to speak to me?
Oh, is this Neil?
Hold on a second.
All right, thanks.
Will you hold?
Sure.
Oh, thank you so much. Now, what is it? You got the tension out of it now?
Does Specs ring a bell?
Specs does ring a bell. We'll be there tomorrow. I have no idea who this is.
Eric.
Eric. Oh, my God.
Your
A voice from
long-lost
the past.
friend.
Yeah, well, that's how they all are.
So what's happening?
Here today, gone tomorrow. That's what Alex Benny used to say.
I'll be there tomorrow.
Oh, man, are we excited about that, Eric? Great.
Save me a seat.
Yeah, we'll save you a seat. The hot seat.
Hey, how about them dogs?
What?
How about them dogs?
What the hell does that mean?
Georgia Bulldogs. National champs.
In what?
Baseball.
Lacrosse?
Baseball.
Oh, they won the College World Series?
You got it.
It's over?
It's over.
I watched a few games early and then stopped paying any attention when it got really boring. Because most of the guys are pretty ugly anyway.
Yeah, but they use those aluminum bats.
Yeah, that's what does it for me. I hear the sound of the ball hitting that aluminum, man. I get like a rush. Don't you, Eric?
Depends on the time.
Yeah, doesn't it make your hair kind of like stand up straight on end? Well, listen, Eric, we'll be looking forward tomorrow because I can see this call has really got like no purpose.
Ponderous, right?
Yeah, but
Take
you're okay
care.
in our book. Where you been?
Working.
Hanging?
Working hard.
Okay, well, keep it up.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Wow, how about that? There are lots of people come out to see and greet him. Eric, he'll be there. WIOD.
Hello.
Yes.
Who's this?
Well, all depends on who you want. Are you a friend of the show? Are you an enemy? Are you like in between?
Oh, hi, Neil. I didn't know it was you.
Well, hold on a second, okay?
Hey, Neil.
Oh, jeez. What?
You gonna be at Specs tomorrow?
Yeah.
Which one?
Are you listening to... Oh, wait a minute.
I just
The Boogie Board spot is on MTV. I don't have time for your nonsense,
I just woke up, Neil. I just woke up.
God, look at that.
Is the one over here in Biscayne?
No, the one down on South Dixie, the brand new one in the Sunnyland Plaza, 119th and South Dixie. Can you navigate your body down there, sir?
I don't know. It's pretty far.
Yeah, it's pretty far. Okay.
Okay, thanks, Neil.
Bye. Up yours. It's pretty far. It's 10 past noon at Well, this Diet Right soda is good, but after a while, after the first 40 or 50, you start to build up a little pressure. WIOD. Nobody there. Crank call. Okay, in regard to that previous call, we're going to be at Specs tomorrow, but not the one on Biscayne. We were there last time. We're going to be at the brand new one, 11921 South Dixie Highway in Sunnyland, doing a show from 10 to 2. And Eric is going to be there. That should be a big incentive for a lot of you to come out. Free food from Pizza Loft. You know how good that is. Quarter-hour drawings for CDs from Specs. And free frozen yogurt from TCBY. And a chance to register to win that $4,500 satellite system from the Dish Doctors. So come on out. We'll see you tomorrow, 10 to 2 at the brand new Specs down in South Dade, 11921 South Dixie in the Sunnyland Plaza. Okay, we have an opening in Broward, 524 WIOD. A mobile on 4 is gone, I'm sure.
Negative. I am here.
Can't believe it.
The pigs are out on 595 in full force.
Whereabouts?
Going west. As soon as they're out at 136, but I picked them up right around Flamingo and Hiatus.
Uh-oh.
So watch out, man.
Boy.
They are out.
It's a good thing it's Tuesday. I'm going to Mommy's today, or I'd be in big trouble.
There's like 12 of them out there.
Incredible. Well, it's a good thing to know that we're really being protected down here. You know, between them and Sheriff Nick, man, we don't have a damn thing to worry about.
Also, the Coast is playing Philadelphia Freedom right now, as we speak.
One of the greatest in history.
That is a great song.
Yeah.
It's a great album.
Well, how are you listening to them and me at the same time?
Well, I was listening to them, and I've called like 30 times today. It's been busy, and your number was...
Well, this show is smoking, sir, I'm telling you. And most of the callers are, too.
The phones are hot, right?
Yeah, that's what Stan would say. That's what he would say. Did you hear his show last night?
Just briefly, because I had to run out to the store, so I flipped them on. But when I had them on...
When I turn them on, I get the runs, too, usually.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, running to the store. He was vicious. I mean, brutal. I can't believe he's not even calling to defend himself.
He did. He just called before the news.
Where the hell was I?
While you were listening to Johnny Dark over on the coast, yeah.
Anyway, see you later. But listen,
say goodbye, please.
Goodbye, please.
Okay. It's 12:16 at WIOD. Let's go to a collect from Daytona. Now, you know who that is. That's Slimeball. Hello?
Greetings.
Yeah, it's Slimeball.
Why are you nasty to me?
What do you want?
I called to say hi to you.
Who is this?
It's not Johnny Dark.
No, we know who it is. Why are you calling this show? You don't listen to this show.
I don't know why you're dissing me.
No, listen to me.
Yeah.
And don't start using New York lingo on this show. We don't talk that way here, okay? It's against the law. No, seriously, why don't you just go away?
I like your show.
We don't like you.
Why
can't you just listen?
Johnny Dark must have told you something.
No, Johnny Dark didn't say anything. He said he hates you like poison. I don't my life isn't dictated by Johnny Dark, okay? I don't get my values from Johnny Dark. You're chronic, okay? And then you call last night, you ripped me for like a half an hour.
Not.
The hell you didn't.
I did not call who?
Who is this?
Mr. Radio.
Yeah, and he didn't call Stan last night. We've already got 20. We have the parliaments are singing, I want to testify, okay?
I do not.
Hold on a minute. By the way, if anybody has that record, I want to testify by the parliaments, that's one of my favorite. I bet you Dick Purton's got that record, huh? From Keener 13. Now we're talking serious radio, okay, asshole? Oh, excuse me. What?
Have you ever bathed in air checks?
Have I what?
Ever bathed in air checks? Filled your tub up with cassettes and bathed with air.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Have you ever bathed?
Yes.
Just period.
With R&R soap.
With anything? With Coast?
Yes.
With Johnny Dark on the air? What do you want?
I want to take a
What do you want? Why don't you leave us alone? You ass.
I want to take a
call.
call. Let me take one call.
You want to take a call?
Yes.
On this show?
Yes.
See, now he starts sounding like Super Dave. I think there's only one.
On the next Dick Burton.
You said a lot of asinine things in your life. Do you understand that Dick Burton is God with a mustache?
He's horrible.
12:18 at WIOD. Pembroke Pines, hello.
Yes, Neil, how are you this afternoon?
I mean, I got a good sense of humor, and I'll put up with a lot of crap. But when he starts attacking Dick Burton, what is that? What is that?
What?
That stuff in the back there.
Nothing.
That phasing that I hear.
Cordless phone. Neil.
Oh, I like that. I get like erotic vibrations from that.
Really?
And now that you're getting call waiting on his
Neil,
erotic
listen,
vibrating phone. You don't know Sally Fitz, do you?
No, not at all. That wasn't Mr. Radio last night.
Who was it?
I don't know. It was not Mr. Radio.
This is Super Dave.
No, it wasn't Super Dave.
No, who is this?
This is Super Dave.
Yeah, that's what I just said. 1219 at WIOD. We have an opening. See, there's two back-to-back. Two morons that I don't want to talk to. I hate them like poison, and they just insist calling the show. And what we're going to have to do is hire a couple of big black guys. Maybe Two Live Crew will do it so they can get busted again. Take them out in the woods and beat the crap out of both of them and leave them for dead like Don Cox from Power 96. Okay? Look what it did for him. We have an opening in Boca, 278 WIOD, and now all of a sudden, after those two disgusting calls, 2 in Broward, 524. I don't blame you. 52. I wouldn't call either, WIOD. Go ahead, George. I can't handle it. What is that? A group of kids out there in the hallway. We just kidnapped them or what? Okay, what we're doing is we got a bunch of kids that we've kidnapped out in the hall, and we're going to be giving the names. If the parents are listening, we're going to be giving the names and the dollar amounts out during the 1 to 2 hour, and you better get your ass over here fast. WIOD.
I'm dying over here.
Hold it. WIOD.
How you doing?
Okay.
Can I talk to Neil?
Are you disgusted and revolted by these chronic disturbers who are destroying my show, sir?
It's grotesque.
It is disgusting, grotesque, subhuman, and we love it.
Exactly.
So what's your story? Okay, is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Open line in Boca, 278 WIOD. These kids don't know who the hell I am, and let's keep it that way, okay? Send them over to the coast. Play some of that Billy Joel music. Anyway, speaking of a great little trip right by you, 7 South Florida char huts are doing it right now, and every week they've got a new Neil deal. In fact, if you really want to be a jerk, you just go and say, what's the Neil deal this week? Like you're some kind of a lemming, or you can listen to the show and we'll tell you every week. Like this week, it's a big, juicy, quarter-pound charbroiled chicken sandwich.
610 WIOD. When I listen to your show, it just makes me smile. When I listen to your show.
All right, it's 1223 at WIOD. Those kids were from the Whispering Springs Pines Elementary School, or whatever the hell it is, Cutler Ridge. Nice little kids, okay? Get them out of here. Let's go to Miami. Hello.
Neil.
Hi.
¿Qué pasa?
Hey, how you doing, pal?
Oh, I'm calling in reference to the Two Live Crew and the Nazi Nick.
Oh, jeez. Do we have to continue this all day, all week, all life? Go ahead.
Yeah, but the problem is, we're a distributor here in Dade, and we just had a visit from two gentlemen.
You just what?
We are a distributor in Miami, record distributor.
Yes, sir.
And we had 2 people walk in asking for the Two Live Crew album, and we actually don't have it. We directed them to a couple of stores. They ended up going over there, and they cited these people. They're from Broward, walking into Dade, telling them that they cannot sell that record. What's going on, Neil? I mean, we're having people from Broward walking into Dade telling us
great.
that
It's a Comunista plot, sir. You know that. Comunista.
Yeah.
They're spreading like a disease, sir.
Spreading all the way to
It's a virulent, growing, spreading disease.
Neil, can they do that to us?
Hey, listen. Did Hitler ask questions?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Get that green card and passport ready, sir.
Okay, Neil, thanks.
Okay, amigo.
Okay.
We have an open line in Dade County, 751-9463. WIOD.
What's up?
Your fascist pig station for the 90s.
Hey, you know what?
What?
Those guys that are chronics that keep calling you?
Yeah.
Are they as bad as the donut guy?
No. Let's go to North Miami Beach. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
How you doing?
I saw a brilliant comedy routine on cable last night that you might want to record this Thursday night. It's George Carlin's new...
no, we can't pick that up in Broward. They block it out.
Oh, well, it's worth recording if anybody in Dade can Thursday night, 11 o'clock. He's just a brilliant... He talks on censorship and language and religion. It's well worth catching.
We don't have censorship in South Florida, sir. This is America. Just keep that in mind, okay? This is the land of the free and the home of the grave.
Well, I think if...
where even the dead people have a great time.
I think if Judge Gonzalez used the same criteria on the Bible, it could probably be banned also.
Do you know that Judge Gonzalez used to be the sidekick on the Cisco Kid? Did you know that? He used to be Pancho.
He probably was.
Yeah. Hey, Cisco. Yeah, that was him. I'm serial.
Well,
does that explain a few things to you?
It does.
Too many trips on that horse, pal. Too many trips side saddle down the old highway.
Yeah, sliding off onto his head.
Exactly.
But I think you might want to tape this Thursday night, 11 o'clock.
Okay, what's it on?
HBO Comedy Hour.
Okay, I know just where to find
routine.
it.
It's the best routine I've ever seen Carlin do.
Okay.
It's real good. Thanks a lot.
See ya. And we'll notify Al Sykes up at the FCC, too, even though it's not going over the pubic airwaves. We want to make sure that our fascist friends up in Washington are very, very conscious that all these commie pinko provocateurs are running around coast to coast, stirring up a lot of trouble and making our kids sex-crazed and drug-driven and nuts. Miami.
Hello?
Yes.
Do you remember the song by Ace Cannon called Tough? The saxophonist?
What about it?
All right, I was listening to QAM the other day. I was listening.
That was only half of an expression. In fact, we're going to be playing the other half this afternoon on the Rick and Putt Show.
Well, anyways.
Tough was the first part. Go ahead, I'm sorry. Just a little joke.
I guess, I don't know whether the original record was in stereo or not, but whatever that feed is that they get, they only played one channel.
They've been doing that for 2 days. You mean QAM?
Yeah,
you never heard the saxophone? No, it's not a feed. They've got a new CD player over there, and they're missing a channel. And so,
really?
like on some records, you hear only the instrumental, you don't hear the vocals.
Yeah.
It's freaky, yeah.
Well,
they're doing it.
I just let you know about that great sound over on 560.
I'm telling you, the stories I hear, when Randy Martin comes over here to fill in, I bet you she's going to have some incredible stories to tell.
Yeah. All right, Neil, we'll catch you tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Arrivederci. We have 2 open lines in Dade County. Can you believe that? I'll be damned. They're probably all being taken away on trains right now, on the FEC tracks. We don't want to get anybody alarmed, but there are a lot of people in Dade County being carted onto trains on the FEC tracks by brown-shirted BSO, comunista, fascist, pig douchebags, and taken off to a summer camp. WIOD.
Rick and Sud suck.
Okay, good one. That sounded just like Bill Marshall, didn't it? So, Bill, you can't fool me with that squeaky, crappy voice. You're not fooling anybody, okay? Boy, they are so jealous of Rick and Putz. WIOD. IOD. Do you hear me?
Just now.
Okay. What's your story?
Listen, Neil, I was...
Are you like a little slow today, sir? Can you speed up the pace a little bit?
Yeah. Well, you caught me by surprise.
That's the idea. We like to catch guys by surprise.
Yeah. Listen, I think I saw you,
Unlikely.
a couple of weeks ago at the Eden Rock Hotel.
No. I've never been to the Eden Rock Hotel in my life.
Why not? It's beautiful.
Well, good luck to you. Have a good time. 29 past noon at WIOD. Let's go to Pompano.
I can't believe some of the people that call that waste their time and not say anything at all.
Exactly, like this one.
In a little bit of defense of Paul Harvey Jr., I was listening to that.
Defending the defenseless?
The yellow guy.
Hold on. WIOD. Go ahead.
I didn't hear him say anything about you not letting him speak. A caller said that.
You know, it's pretty interesting. This is like how tales get spread, vicious, nasty rumors and gossip. We've had about a dozen yentas, yourself included, now calling in about all this. And it's just amazing to me how we get all these different versions. I mean, they're all like different shades of yellow.
Well, I heard a caller say it. I didn't hear him say it.
In other words, these calls kind of reflect his complexion.
It's a good possibility.
John Offerdahl, Dolphin linebacker and great human being, will be on with Rick and Putz tomorrow at 3 o'clock. I have no idea why. And Captain Kendall, the car expert, will be there on Friday. So they're starting in with these guests again with Rick and Putz. Oh, boy.
Neil.
Well, like the guy said, what is it?
Another one of these chronics that you never mention. It's a guy, and he calls himself Fabian.
Yeah.
He calls you, and he says...
Yeah, I know. WIOD.
Hello, I'd like to speak to Neil Rogers.
Speaking.
What?
I said speaking.
Oh, Neil, how you doing?
Can I interpret that for you, sir?
No, I think I can get that one.
Good.
How you doing?
Okay, how you doing?
All right.
Hold on. WIOD.
How's it hanging?
Hold it. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sir? I'm in Connecticut. I was in Florida for
You're
about
calling
8 months.
You're calling from where?
Connecticut.
No way.
Yep. I was in Florida 8 months. Listen to you all the time.
How come you didn't call collect?
I should have, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, well. It's a write-off.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm at work.
It's the boss's phone?
Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
Yep.
Did things change down there?
No, sir. No, sir. Aren't you watching the national news and all the papers, man? Comunista, Nazis, fascist pigs running around, two-life crew, filth and sex and repression and communism and good time for everybody.
Can't believe that 2 Live Crew stuff. It's ridiculous.
They're doing it.
It's ridiculous.
Sheriff Nick, man, he's protecting us all from those evil words.
Yeah.
Like hello and goodbye and adios and arrivederci and up yours.
Right. Hey, I was listening when you had your stroke. You feeling good now?
I'm feeling great. I'm doing so well, it's frightening, yes.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Up until just a couple of moments ago.
All right. Well, it's good to hear you. I'll have to call again. I'm a first-time caller.
Great. What part of Connecticut?
I'm in Gales Ferry.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah.
Gales Ferry?
Yeah.
Don't say that again.
Okay.
Have a great life.
Hey, I'd like to call somebody a douchebag.
Go ahead.
When I was in Florida, I worked with a guy, Bill, my screening partner.
Yeah.
I'd like to call him a douchebag.
Okay.
Thanks, Neil. Take
Arrivederci. Adios.
Sometimes I feel myself.
Okay, let's WIOD. Line checker. Let's go to Boca. Hello. Line 7. Never anybody there. Dania.
13Q, Cox on the radio.
WIOD.
I saw Captain Kendall at the Fountain Blue.
Cute. Who cares? An open line in Dade County, 751 WIOD. WIOD. WIOD.
Howdy, Neil.
WIOD.
Hello?
Yeah. What do you want? What do you want, Cranker? What do you want?
I never got my...
WIOD.
Hey, big boy.
Phony. We don't. All the nuts, just like at once, came out of the woodwork. Just because Mr. Radio and Super Schmuck called in a little while ago is not an invitation, okay? WIOD.
Hey, Neil, how's it going?
Okay.
Don't let any of these crazy people bother you.
No way.
I mean, look, the chronics. Absolute cranks, chronics, scumbags.
And what's your story?
I don't know. I just can't believe all this stuff's going on, man.
What? Oh, what stuff?
Stupid people are we can't wear... What, you can't show skin on the beach anymore? What's going on? Or we can't pleasurize ourselves looking at G-strings on the beach?
No. You can show it over here.
Why?
You want to come over here?
But they can drill oil and...
You want to come over here and show a little skin?
Oh, no skin flicks. But,
okay.
Hey, shut up. But anyways, you know...
What was that?
Listen, you know who I am anyways.
Yeah, I know. And we're tired of you, too. 1233 at WIOD. We have an open line in Broward, 524-CRANK, 524-PSYCHO. And we do want to tell you, just again, so you don't forget, and I don't know how you possibly...
IOD, what do you want? IOD, what do you want?
Boy, are they dead? Are you there? Are you gone? Plantation. Dead or alive? Okay, by the way, did Chuck Meyer come in today? I think Chuck is under the weather, boy. Pirates just barely pulled that one out last night. I was joking about it the other day, and nobody's seen him since. Pompano.
How's it going?
Okay, hold on a second. WIOD.
Who's this?
Who's this?
This is the Big G.
The Big G? Well, we're tired of talking to you, okay? What is it now, pal?
Well, this is my first time calling. I don't know how many years, ever since you left the other station.
Yes.
So how's it going?
It's going okay.
You know, I can't figure out what's going on over here. Kmart, Zayres, they all don't have any white sheets anymore.
Sometimes I feel like a dunce. Shortage of dunce caps, too. Have you noticed that, pal?
I can't believe it. They're all gone.
Yeah.
And all the Adolf Hitler little...
And up in Davie, they said they're feeling a little clannish this week, and they're all kind of hanging out together, so to speak.
Oh, I don't know.
All in their pickup truck and their big old dog.
Well, I think
Shep. They got that big old dog, Shep, you know, and that shotgun in the back of the pickup truck.
Yes.
We're going to go out in the woods this weekend, hang a couple of suckers, okay? So what's going on? Yeah, and I have this burning feeling in my heart that things will be okay.
Well, I don't think so. We got our old favorite guy, Nick, up there.
Yeah, Nick Head.
He's a new lord.
Well, let's not talk about this for days to come. My God, when the hell are you people going to wake up and sniff the pansies, okay? I mean, you just discovered this? How come you people are all so slow? Is there a reason for it?
Well, I think we were just aware of the fact with the FAA way back was so far. I think now...
The FAA?
Well, FCC, whatever.
Oh, my God, I can't believe it. The man just inspired me. I forgot I was going to play this today, and you just gave me an inspiration. You thought it was a pretty boring call, right?
I did.
Well, it was right up until now, okay? Thank you, sir.
Bye.
It was worth it. God, what memories, huh? Only on special days you get to hear this one. And whatever you do, don't step on this, babe.
Tacos, what are we gonna do? I say, tacos. We are all being screwed. I say, listen, why's this happening to us? We want the FCC to get off our butt. Tacos, There's no place for us now, even DJs are all down in the mouth. You can listen, but now you won't find any words that will corrupt your mind. No fun to be censored by the FCC. No fun to be censored by the FCC. There'll be nothing left for us to enjoy. We'll soon be playing with children's toys. No fun to be censored by the FCC. No fun to be censored by the FCC. They want us to be clean. They think they know what we should feel. They try to dictate to us what is real. Young and old, please listen to us. I say young and old, please don't put up a fuss. Help us petition the FCC, but you must help us with one thing. Neil Rogers can't do it all by himself. Let's all help him. Don't put it up on the shelf. Let the FCC know just how you feel, and maybe we'll get this unjust law repealed. FCC, what are you doing to us? FCC, what are you doing to us? Our ratings won't fly. In fact, they might die because of the FCC. You want to ban what we can do. FCC, you ban what we can say. You've even tried to ban the record that the DJs play. People, I am talking to you. I said people, let's stand and fight for what's true. Send your letters into so far so we can tell the FCC what Neanderthals they are. Neil Rogers and so far are on your side. People, we have nothing to hide. Young and old, get your opinions out, and maybe the FCC will stay out. In the evening now, no one knows what words drive them insane. We all have the FCC to blame. FCC, go away. FCC, get off our back. FCC, let us live our lives for real. FCC.
You shouldn't be mad. I won't tell your mama if you don't tell your dad.
1242 at WIOD. There's a mobile that I'm sure is gone.
How you doing, bud?
And we would understand it.
You're not gone. I'm not gone.
I know.
I'm still here.
I hear it.
It's Joel, bud.
We hear you.
You know something?
What's that?
I am in total shock as of lately.
You're a total shock about what?
Well, you know, on church on Sunday that I went, one of the Sunday school teachers told me that he listens to your show and not to mention his name.
What's his name?
Pablo.
Pablo.
Yeah,
¿Qué pasa, Pablo?
Yeah, Pablo. He's
Pablo.
He's a closet listener.
Yeah, but he's a closet something.
Yeah, he's a closet. And then now, I'm training a salesman today, okay? His name is George.
Yeah.
And I put on your show, he goes, "You're Joel with 2 L's."
¿Qué pasó, Jorge? Yeah.
He's another Neely.
Yeah, they all are.
Can you believe that?
Yes, I do.
So the popularity.
There are a lot of those closet people out there in that Hispanic population.
About time those guys
Maybe
get out.
even Nick Navarro's a closet listener.
Well, talking about Nick, I'm right in front of the Broward County Courthouse.
All right. Go get him, sir.
Should I visit him?
Go get him.
Okay, bud. Take
See
care,
you.
okay?
Whatever you say. 1243, the people are just they're better today than yesterday, but still incoherent. We have an opening in Broward, 524 WIOD, and one on the useless Boca line at 278-9463. 278 WIOD, Miami.
Neil.
Hold it. WIOD.
Yeah, can I talk to Neil?
Sure. Yes.
Neil.
Yeah.
This is Big Mike in North Miami.
Hold on. WIOD. Hold it, Johnny. Now, Big Mike.
Yes, Neil.
What the hell does that mean?
That's
That's my MO.
No, we don't have. Only Haley's has MO. Okay, sir.
Listen, Neil.
We don't give nicknames to the listeners. Then they become chronic and their lives become disrupted, and they become disruptive, and we start hating each other. Just be like Joe Schmo. Okay?
I apologize.
Just be like a regular schmirrel like everybody else.
Uncle Neil, can I just say
Like
a couple
Chaim
of things?
Schmendrick. Just be Chaim Schmendrick.
It's
okay?
enough with
We've talked to enough goyim already for one day. What do you want?
Neil, it's enough with...
Hold it. WIOD.
I am the real Joel.
Okay, we'll get to him in a second. What is it?
Neil, listen, it's enough with Sheriff Nick and the pubic hair police, but I'm at home having my lunch.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
What time is your show on?
My show, it starts from 10 to 2.
Where? What station?
I listen to IOD.
Yeah, no, I mean your show. You must have a show, don't you?
No, I don't, sir.
Well, then, like you're telling me what we should be talking about?
No, I'm not. I was
Audience?
just commenting on one thing, if I could. Hello,
Yeah,
Neil.
I'm listening. I'm here. Don't start getting defensive. What?
Sir, it's enough with the pubic hair police, but now they're having the back of the bathing suit police out. You can't expose.
We already commented about that, sir. Keep your cheeks in your pants, okay?
It's the anal floss police they have out
That
there.
is correct.
And
we
I can't tolerate that anymore. I like to go out to the beach and I expose my cheeks. I like a little sun.
Sir, we've heard about you. Cover it up. 1245 at WIOD. We have an open line in Dade County, 751 Nazi. And Palm Beach, dead as a doornail now. 278 and 655. WIOD.
And it's for the Nazi that he is.
Hold on. Let's go to North Miami. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Neil, I want to talk to you about fat.
Well, let's do it in a minute. WIOD. What is it? Okay, we'll spit it out. WIOD. Seem to have a rash of those, an epidemic. WIOD. Okay, what is it, fat?
Fat.
Now, I want to talk to you about hemorrhoids, sir.
No, really, Neil, you've been an inspiration to me. I put on about 70 pounds over the last year, and when you had your problems there, does it really work? Does Nutrisystems really take it off?
Yes, sir.
But do you starve?
No.
Really?
No.
I'm 265. And
Well,
I'm
get with it, sir. Get started. WIOD.
Boo.
WIOD. See, these are all calls from the Broward County Sheriff's Office, okay? We're tracing them, and it's amazing how many cranks are coming in from the BSO. WIOD.
How you doing, Neil?
Okay.
What's going
See,
on?
now they're going to try to disrupt the talk programs that don't approve of the fascist, commie, pinko stuff that they're pulling off. Now we're going to start getting all kinds of crank calls from the Sheriff's Department because they haven't got anything better to do.
I tell you, the people...
They ought to be out raiding panty stores and getting lingerie and
That's
sniffing it back there.
That's right. They'll
Seeing
be
who's been naughty and nice.
And the Herald for the ads and everything.
Yeah.
It's not a remote at Benson Camera, right?
What do you mean by that?
You guys are going to be there, but you're not
We're going to be there. We'll do a couple of call-ins on the phone and sign a few autographs and hang out and get paid some serious bucks and have a good time.
All right. Okay. Well, I
You
may
got
go tomorrow and then.
Good.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
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 See, they want to load you up before you go on vacation with all kinds of stuff, so maybe you have another stroke and you can't go away. That's the idea here. They're nuts. They're absolutely nuts. Okay.
Take care.
1247 at WIOD.
Play by play on the radio.
I think it's about time we got control of the show again, okay, and stop with all the crap and these stupid calls. WIOD.
C is for communist.
Hold on now. Don't go away this time, okay? Just relax. We have to do a little break here. We'll come back to you. WIOD. Boy, I'm telling you, that Lee Fowler, he's enough to make you want to barf. All through, from noon to 3, noon to 3, noon to 3, every day. Both shows. Rick and Putz will tell you. All these crank calls traced right directly to the Lee Fowler inside bat line. WIOD.
You'd like to speak to Neil?
Who's this? Let me say it again. Who's this?
This is Dominic.
Dominic?
Yeah.
How's Eugene doing?
Eugene.
What do you want, Dominic?
What do I want? I want to express my concern about Sheriff Nick Navarro.
Oh, jeez.
I know you'll be
What do you want, Dominic? Let's get serious.
I think he's getting a bit of ponderous. I mean,
Yeah, I think the whole subject is getting ponderous, okay? I'm sick and tired of it already, okay? All you people who are so slow that it takes you... You know, when they're starting to cart your family away on the train, you say, oh, geez, I didn't know things were so bad.
it's getting very
When they
bad.
start burning the cross on your dashboard, okay, then you'll understand that maybe you were a little slow in the beginning, okay?
That's good, Neil.
I mean, look at Mussolini. He made the damn trains run on time, okay? And Hitler never stole a freight train, so what the hell's wrong with that?
I don't know. I really couldn't tell you.
Yeah. So
Well,
what do you...
Neil, my buddy Tony the Tiger told me to call you. He's a real Neely.
Okay.
All right, Neil, you take care.
See you, Dominic.
Bye-bye.
Great call. 1249 at WIOD. We have an open line in Dade County. It's ringing right now. WIOD.
You're nobody.
Till some... Now we're talking. Loves you. Wait a minute.
You're nobody.
Wait a minute now. Just relax. I know you're a little hyper, but just give me a second, okay? I'm not that quick. Almost, though, huh?
Let's get into it. Come
All
on,
right,
join
let's
in.
really get into it. This will get everybody away from all this Nick stuff.
You're nobody.
Till somebody loves you. Oh, God, this is so schmaltzy it's
You're
sick.
nobody. Till somebody cares.
Oh, God, I miss Alex so bad.
You might be king.
You might be
possess
queen. Oh, I'm
the
sorry.
world and all its gold. But gold won't buy your happiness.
When you're old as Alex.
The world's still the same, you'll never change it. As long as the stars shine above.
I'll tell you, Bob DiCarlo is pretty upset about this.
When nobody is somebody. So find yourself somebody. Not just anybody. Find yourself somebody to love.
You know, you may not realize it. Now, listen to me. You don't realize that you just made a very profound point. I was just thinking while that was going on, Sheriff Nick is an asshole, okay? He blew it.
Of course.
If anything should have been banned that's gone on here the last several months, that was it, okay?
That was it.
Anything that was obscene, anything that was grotesque, anything that was unacceptable by any human standards, you just heard it, that should have been illegal.
That buzzer,
Especially that. What the hell does that mean?
That part.
I don't think we can even speculate on the air what the hell that could mean.
Did you say a second ago, Bob DiCarlo?
Have a nice day.
Try.
12:51. See, he was just going to start there. He was just going to start, and I got him just in the nick of time, as they say in Broward. WIOD. I can wait you out.
Hello?
Yes.
I'd like to talk to Neil, please.
Well, how come there was that long delay?
I was on a walkie-talkie phone.
Walkie-talkie? Well, when we put you on the air now, don't talk baby talk, okay?
Okay.
Hold on, sir. We'll get to you in a couple hours. 12:51 at WIOD. If you're looking for someplace special to take Dad this weekend for Father's Day dinner, the
Havana Gila, Venice Mejor. Havana Gila, Venice Mejor. Habanera Nena. Habanera Nena, Habanera Nena, que caquen afenyan.
12:55 at WIOD, West Palm Beach.
Hello, Neil.
Yeah,
Hey, listen, I got a message from Steve Kane from you. I just got down here this morning.
I'll bet.
Yeah, he says no for the last time. He will never rent his house to you.
Great. Cute.
He also said there was some story you fabricated about going into the hospital for a stroke.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah, he said you had an
Consistently
organ
cute.
transplant and your hand rejected it.
Yeah, tell him he ought to have an organ transplant, but so far they haven't found a brain big enough to go in his
He asked me to call you. I
ego-driven
was
head.
talking to him yesterday.
Yeah, he's great.
He said everything is fine and quit lying about his numbers.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's doing it. He's up to a 1.
A 1?
Yeah.
He's up to a 3.2, he said to tell you.
Is he really?
3.2. and
He is
wants you to
kicking some
mention it.
serious ass, yeah.
Okay.
I think he's got the decimal point in the wrong place, pal.
Listen, I'll be going up there next Monday. You want to give him a message?
Yeah, give him a message. Tell him Kushmer and Tochas, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Miami, hello.
Neil, how you doing?
Okay.
Listen, just wanted to let you know that you're doing a hell of a job. The last time I saw you was at Hialeah Racetrack.
Hell of a job of what?
A hell of a job of conducting this, what you call a show.
Oh.
Listen.
Well, I already know that.
Do you remember Hialeah Racetrack?
Yeah, vaguely.
One day you were out there with your buddy Bill,
Uh-huh.
and I think you had some winners. Winners. I'm sorry.
I did very well out there, yeah.
I know. It was towards the end of the, what they have, a 4-day meet. It was like on the third day.
A 4-minute meet.
Yeah, so,
In fact, we just had a call from Hialeah from the track.
Really?
You know what he said?
I'm dying over here.
Estoy muriendo por aquí también.
Yeah, don't start with that Kami Pinko stuff.
Pero
okay?
mire, Señor Neil.
Inglés aquí, sir. Come on, cut the crap.
Señor Neil.
Adios. Let's go to Davey, shall we? I guess we have no choice. Davey.
How you doing, Neil?
Okay.
Yeah, great show.
I know.
I know.
Thank you. WIOD.
Hello, I'd like to speak to Neil.
Sure, hold on. Get whatever it is in your nose out of there, okay? I think he hangs out with Snotty Nose Doll, whatever that is. We have an opening in Dade. Look at that board now. Isn't that interesting? Nice little pattern there. WIOD.
Suck.
Thank you so much. That was Bud Harrelson. I can't believe it. 655 WIOD.
Neil, I think you ought to tell.
Yeah, I know. And WIOD in Dade.
Yeah, talk to Neil, please.
Sure, hold on. Okay, let's take a call in Sunrise. Hello. Wait a minute. Wait. What was that? What the hell was that? What is it? Yeah, see, now we got like 8 cranks on the air at the same time. WIOD. Hold on, Zimfar. WIOD. Boy, WIOD.
Yeah, I'd like to speak to Neil,
They're
please.
doing it.
Right now?
How come every time I put you on hold, you hang up?
I don't. That's 3 times.
Hold on. You still there?
Yeah.
Well, hold on a second. And we have an opening in Broward, 524 Slimeball. WIOD. WIOD.
Driving home the music.
Get out of here already. You're getting ponderous. Okay, now let's go. Sunrise is gone. North Miami?
Neil!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm eating it. It's like every mental ward in the city got let out today.
Yeah, what's your excuse?
I got to tell you, Neil.
Yeah.
Is this a food-intensive station, isn't it?
What do you want? What do you want,
cereal that is
sir?
absolutely
You what?
I wanted to tell you about the cereal that is absolutely
We don't want to hear about it. We got 2 open lines in Broward, 524 WIOD. I'll tell you one thing, boy, unless you get with it, the last hour, all those things I put away, those bits that I pulled out at the beginning of the show, they're all long and they're all old, and I'm going to play every stinking one of them. WIOD. WIOD. Hello? You hear that? Do you hear that little bleep? Okay, that's going to do it for this hour. This has been pretty good. Don't put this on the tape you're sending out. WIOD.
Yeah, let's try again and try to get a hold of Neil.
Yeah, hold on. Fat chance. WIOD.
Yeah, I'd like to speak to...
Sure, I bet. Okay, Gail Bright's got the 1 o'clock WIOD news. We're going to come back with our incredible 1 to 2 hour. Rick and Slut will be along from 2 to 6 this afternoon. We got sports.
It's the 1 to 2 hour.
And yet another reminder. God, you're going to have so many reminders, you're going to have to tie a string around it. This Saturday, Rick and Klutz and I will be down there. Benson's Camera, the one down in South Dade on South Dixie Highway, 6 blocks south of the Falls. The gigantic yellow tent sale. $10,000 in prizes will be given away. There's nothing to buy, and unbelievable. Okay, well, let's go to North Miami. Hello.
Hello, Neil. How you feeling?
Okay.
Good. You know what I think? I think McCarthy is turning over in his grave right now.
No, he's not turning over in his grave. He's right here. He's on Geraldo tomorrow.
Is he really?
Yeah, he came back with white hair.
Oh, well, I think his time is perfect, because I think that's what we need, a little McCarthyism. We should revive McCarthyism.
That life is passing me by.
Have you ever tried to sing that in Spanish?
We have it in Spanish.
No, have you ever tried to sing
No.
it in Spanish? No.
We speak Inglés on this show, sir, okay? We want to keep at least the last vestige of America somewhere in this town.
Definitely, definitely. I've been here since '58, and I would love to get out. And I'm Spanish myself, and I can't deal with it.
To your show. Well, listen, it'll get a lot worse.
Yeah. I was listening to Stanley last
He
night.
smile like he's shy.
And he says he's going to be filling in for you.
Alleged.
Where? When?
Oh, gee, you see what bothers me? I realize not everybody in the audience can be listening every minute.
No,
but it's like
can't.
some of these things that we keep repeating over and over, we just ought to put them on an endless loop.
But it's good.
It's not good. It's boring. It's not good. I'm going on vacation a week from Friday. I'm leaving. Randy Martin will be here that day, and then she and Stan will be here the next 2 weeks after that.
You're going to be gone for 2 weeks?
I'm going on vacation. Is that okay, sir?
Do you think you should have made some tapes? Do you think the city of Miami could deal without you for 2 weeks?
Yes, trust me. They'll survive just fine, okay?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Okay, well, you have a good vacation.
Goodbye.
Bye.
WIOD.
I'm pulling up. guy.
Good one. Open line in Dade County, 751 WIOD. They don't come on till 2 o'clock, okay, guys? So buttload back at you to you, too. And we have one open line in Palm Beach, 655 Putz. WIOD.
Hello?
Hold on, sir. WIOD.
Yeah, Neil.
Yeah. What?
Hi.
Hi.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Who is this, Neil?
How come you're so loud?
Loud?
Loud. Real loud.
My phone.
Oh. And distorted.
I'm on right away.
You're on right now. You want to hold on a minute?
You pick me up cold?
Hold on. He's not ready. North Miami Beach.
Neil.
Somewhere in Dade County, yes.
Gee whiz, I've been holding on since before the news.
I know. Your circulation's about ready to stop, right?
Oh, yes. Listen, this is your buddy from the FIU basketball team. I called you last week.
From what?
From FIU basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Well, listen, anyway, I can't believe this.
How about that World Cup, eh?
I've been listening all morning, and you guys haven't mentioned one thing about the best pitcher ever that just threw a no-hitter last night.
Oh, yeah. Good old 43 years old. An incredible Nolan pitched. Well, it's getting to be a habit. You know, he does it all the time.
Man, I thought this was a baseball station or something.
No, we don't know crap about sports on this station, sir. And if you don't believe me, tune into Sports Talk tonight. We know nothing.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that bitch you played earlier about...
If we knew anything about sports, would we carry the Yankee games?
The Yankee who? Yankee?
Exactly. Rest my case. Now, what bit?
Anyway, this bitch you played earlier, was that Gail Bright singing or what?
What bit?
I don't know. It was a while back. I've been holding on for so
Oh, yeah,
long.
that was FCC. That's Gail Bright, yeah.
Is that Gail Bright
Before
singing?
she got married, yeah.
Oh, okay. How long ago was it when you did the University of Miami game?
How long ago?
Yeah, baseball.
Too long.
Because my dad used to play over there, and I was wondering if that's...
What's your dad? Not that long. What's his name?
My dad's name?
Yeah.
His name's Jim Cottle?
No. We can't say that on the air.
Oh, no?
No, how could I have done the games that long ago? It was like 1978. How old are you?
I was wondering if you were aware of the games back then. That was when Jimmy Fox...
I wasn't here. Jimmy Fox? Oh, jeez. Come on. Give me a break. I'm not that old, pal. I know Nellie Fox.
Who?
Fox Network. I know The Simpsons. I think you ought to quit while you're ahead, sir.
Well, anyway, can I do something here?
Yeah.
I need to call my brother Dan a douchebag. I did that last week also. But
Excellent job.
You're a great person, Neil.
See you, pal.
Bye.
Bye. WIOD.
Yeah, Neil.
Yeah.
Hey, I caught that Stan Major show.
Now, wait a minute. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah?
I don't mean you, but just in general. I'm thinking out loud. The guy that I had on a minute ago, and I picked him right up, remember, and he was real loud?
That was me.
Oh. Well, where did you go?
Call waiting. It always cuts me off when I mess with that stuff.
It cuts you off when you mess with it?
Yeah.
I got it.
You know what I'm talking about.
I can relate to it, yeah.
You got to push that thing down.
All right, let's go. Moving ahead now. What is it, Nellie Fox?
I caught about an hour of Stan's show last night.
Yeah, I think you caught something else at the same time. It sounds like it.
What do you mean?
Go ahead.
Well, I didn't...
No wonder this guy needed time to be on hold, okay? You're a little slow.
I didn't need any time to be
Go
on
ahead. Hold on a second. WIOD.
Yeah, can I talk to Neil?
What was that name again?
Neil?
Hold on a second. Okay, wasn't sure. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't hear anybody ripping you. I heard about an hour of the show.
Well, he was on for 3 hours.
Well?
So are you rushing to judgment like Mark Lane? Are you making some kind of a rash decision here?
No, I'm being objective, but, for the hour that I tuned in,
You know something? I don't care what they did. Doesn't interest me in the least, but it made for a good little bit of controversy, you know? Who the hell cares?
Yeah.
Although Paul Harvey Jr. is off the show.
Yeah. See,
I heard your call waiting, but you didn't get cut off.
Yeah, because I didn't push it in.
Oh, I see, but if you push it in, you get cut off, right? Oh, I think he pushed it in. WIOD.
Green's a bitch.
All right, come up with something we don't know, will you? Let's go to Pompano. Hello.
Neil, how's it going?
Okay.
I got a complaint. Everybody's squawking about Navarro and the two live crew.
I'm getting sick and tired of hearing about it. It's getting old. It's getting ponderous.
It's getting old.
Man. Who the hell cares?
See, the real problem is the Slum Sentinel and Tom Jitka.
Tom had a great column this morning, by the way.
Yeah, he did. It was a tremendous column, but...
But there's always a big but. In every compliment, there's always a big but standing in the way.
Yes, and he did putz it up. At the very end, He was making reference to a group called the Skylight Vocal Band, and it's not Skylight, it's Starland.
Oh, screw up bad. He probably didn't even do it himself. Somebody else probably did a little typo.
Tom Chicka, you subversive commie journalist.
Exactly. I always knew it. I always suspected him of being a commie pinko provocateur.
I knew it. Looking at that photo, I just knew it.
Yeah.
He's got swastika written all over him.
Exactly.
Well, I'm out of material, and I made an ass of myself, so I'm gone. Bye.
Okay, listen.
What?
Hermann Goering says, have a nice day.
Thank you.
Okay, and happy Shavuos. 20 after 1 at that was terrible. That was bad. WIOD. WIOD.
Hello.
The Nick Navarro show, WIOD. Yes.
Yeah.
What is it? Speak up, sir. Stand up and be counted. Oh, yeah. A little Casey on the radio there, and that's the way we like it. Repressive and fascistic. That's the way we like it. That big song in Havana, WIOD.
I hear that Nick Navarro's going to have a big rally with lots of flags and
Yeah,
flyers.
he's going to have a big one, all right.
Yeah.
20 after 1 at WIOD. If you want the other channel of all the music that they're missing.
That's true. You probably couldn't understand them anyway when they answered now.
Yeah.
Their reception is just terrible. And it's good that Jay Michaels is over there. And
Well, he's not yet. He tried yesterday and he had laryngitis. Well, I keep telling him that his body's trying to give him a message, okay?
That's right. That's party
Like,
animal.
don't do it. And then, of course, we got Budell starting on WAXY on Monday. I know that,
no, we don't know that.
Rick and Klutz are going to be doing 3.5 hours on that this afternoon, man. They lie a lot. They pretend that, well, he's a good guy and they never met him, and they hate him like poison. They wish he would have the most horrible accident, and like parts of his body would like be spread on the 79th Street Causeway, and they would go out there in Rick's Cobra, and they would go out of their way like an obstacle course to run over everybody and back over it forth and back, thousands of times just to get it out of their system. They hate him like death, like poison.
Definitely.
And they got a point.
But that's the best kept secret in South Florida.
Well, that's waxy build-up for you, man. Just clean your ears out.
That's true. And get a new hat.
Exactly.
Okay, well, you have a good day, Neil.
See ya.
Bye.
In fact, maybe we can tie, since they're playing oldies now in QAM, a clever little promo would be, got a Q tip for waxy build-up on the big Q. We could tie that like in somewhere. The guy who did our billboard could like stick that inside of my mouth, inside all his big teeth. He could put that right in there. And he can put it somewhere else, too. Miami.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
¿Qué pasó?
Nothing. I'm here to complain because I can't believe that the sheriff's department is really, and they're forming a big act for the two-life crew.
What is it now, sir?
That the two-life crew, that they're putting palms on the two-life crew. Why don't they worry about the drug palm that we have?
They don't care because they can't do anything about that. Don't you understand?
Yeah, I know, but
don't you understand how these slime balls work, sir? It's a lot easier to go out and arrest some sleazebags who are singing some crappy stuff in some flea bag place. It's a lot easier to do that and then get on national TV and make yourself look like some savior, okay?
I agree with
like
you.
Jesus in drag.
I agree with you. It's that they're douchebags.
Nick Navarro is a slime ball, sir. Comunista, comunista, comunista.
He's an asshole.
Exactly. Well, I think you said it better than I did.
Can I call two people douchebags?
Yes, sir. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you say Deutschbag?
Douchebag.
Somebody stole that from me the other day when I was listening on the way to the track. I wouldn't want to say it was Joey, who has no original material.
Yeah, I know.
Deutschbag. Come on, Joey. Get a life, will ya?
I know.
Go back and play some scratchy old 78s. FTL's looking. Go ahead.
Brian, you're a douchebag, and Alina, you're a douchebag.
Excellent.
Thanks, man.
Adios.
You're a nice guy.
I know. 29 after... You get his number? 29 after 1 at WIOD. We have an opening in Broward, 524-9463. 524-PUTS. I just keep saying that because he's sitting in the other room. He does this every day. He comes in, he's got the paper. Let me see what it is. Is it the Inquirer or something? He's looking for a job. It's R&R, Radio and Records. And he scours through there, and he sits in there, and he just titters and chuckles and pukes and drinks a little coffee with some strange stuff in it that Henry left him, and it's great. And then he comes on and really goes nuts. North Miami.
Neil.
Yeah.
I got something out of the personal section that I thought you should know.
How come you're so loud, too, huh?
I don't know. I'm just talking in the phone.
Okay, real loud. Like the instrument is impaled inside your body or something?
I'll go soft.
Go ahead. By the way, I don't know if this cart's queued up. No, I wasn't queued up. Go ahead.
Okay. In the personal section of Sunday's Miami Herald.
Oh, jeez, I don't believe we did that. Go ahead.
In the Sunday section of the Sunday Herald.
Yes.
In the personal section.
No. Oh,
says,
no. Wait a minute. You're not going to believe who's on the front cover of Rolling Stone this week.
Who is it?
Oh, I am so sick. So sick. Bart Simpson.
Boy, your favorite buddy.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. It says, and I have the ad in front of me, enroll now, NR Chronic Caller College. Send name, address, and telephone number to P.O. Box 12481, Miami, Florida 33143.
What are you reading this out of?
Miami Herald personal section this last Sunday. I was going to call you yesterday, but I had to work.
And what is the address again?
The address is, it says, send name, address, and phone number to P.O. Box 12481, Miami, Florida 33143.
Great.
Doesn't say your name, but it has a big NR with hyphen marks on
Probably
the side.
Mr. Radio.
Huh?
Probably Mr. Radio and Paul Harvey Jr.
Chronic Caller College.
Nerds of a feather flock together.
Well, I just thought you should know that.
Thank you, sir.
Have a nice day, Neil.
And the same to you.
Bye.
Bart. Hi, Caramba. His name is Bart Simpson, belongs in detention.
Shoot him.
The cartoon delinquent from hell. On TV and T-shirts, he's a lovable squirt and a twisted hero as well. What the hell are you talking about? With eyes like ping pong balls and his head so very tall. But you're a brat. Oh, wow, man. But we like you just like that. The Simpson who's a rat. Bart, you're a brat. You're not the only one, homeboy. Yes, you're a brat. From your feet up to your hat. Yeah, man. We're sure of that. Bart, you're a brat. Hi, Caramba. Later, dude.
Oh, God. Give me a break, will ya? Okay, listen, if you're under 12, if you're 12 or under, you have my permission to watch that, okay? If you're over 12 and you're still watching that crap, we've got, Steve left some numbers behind, some of the best shrinks in the market, okay? Trust me. No charge. 133 at WIOD, Fort Lauderdale.
Neil.
Yeah.
You having a good show today?
Right up until this moment, not too bad.
Right up until this moment.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a question for you.
I'll bet.
Could you play the asshole song?
What did you say, sir?
The asshole song.
Don't say that again.
Why
You
not?
live in Broward?
Yeah.
And you're making these disgusting, grotesque remarks on the air while Sheriff Nick is out there monitoring in Radio Land and the fascist, communista, douchebag police are standing right outside your door, pounding the door in?
Yeah.
And you're making these grotesque, disgusting statements on the radio, sir?
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you? Have a nice one. What the hell is that on the end of that? Boy, I wonder what they're trying to say. 137 at WIOD. You're not mobile, are you?
Yes, I am.
Well, what am I going to do about this break I got to do now?
Well, just give me a second, okay?
Okay.
You know, all these people are calling up complaining about Nick and all that. Why don't they do something intelligent? When it comes time for elections, do something about it.
Oh, come on.
Well,
like
come on.
get out of town, okay?
No,
That's what they need to do. They're not going to do it. I was through this already before. I spent 12 years of this knocking my head against. They don't care here, sir. That's why we're in why we're in the state that we're in. That's why it's a tropical depression.
Listen, you Nickhead, listen to me for a second. It's my quarter here, all right? You listening?
137 at WIOD. Let's tell you about Toyota of Hollywood.
Don't be a Nickhead. Lock it in.
Okay, 140 at WIOD. Let's go to Miami. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
How you doing?
This Nick Navarro stuff.
Oh, it's getting so old, isn't it?
It's actually boring because
It's not boring. It's terminal. I can't stand it.
I know.
I hope they get it all out of their system today, you know what?
You know, Neil, I just got back from prison. I was on the prison football team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went in as a tight end.
Yeah, I know. 141 at WIOD. Let's go to Miami. Hello.
Hey, Neil, what's up?
Oh, how you doing?
It's pretty depressed here.
They're all mumbling now, you notice? They're all
I'm not
starting to
mumbling.
mumble.
No.
You're mumbling.
No, I'm not.
Hold on a second. WIOD.
Hello?
Yeah, hold on. What do you want, Marbles?
Huh?
I say, what's going on?
All this crap in this town is just so depressing.
Yeah. Well, you know me, I'm so negative anyway, you know.
Oh, well, you have very good reason to be negative.
Nah, I just make it all up.
Well, anyway, listen, I say we take all the people from New Jersey and New York that moved down here. I say we get them the hell out. Okay?
Yeah, send them back to Flushing. Send them to Flushing.
What?
Send them to Flushing.
Just the hell out of here.
Or just flush them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Thank you. Good idea. 141 at WIOD. Where's the Sheriff Nick from? Okay. Let's go to, let's see, we did that one. Lake Worth.
Neil Rogers.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, guy?
Speaking.
I'm in Boca, really. But
Well, that's pretty depressing itself.
I'm on the job. I'm in the construction trailer here on the job, taking a break.
All right, just a second. I think I got a card here I didn't queue up yet.
Just makes me smile.
Okay, go ahead.
Excuse me. Anyways, you're going to have a remote that's fixed tomorrow?
Yes,
I need
sir.
some directions, man.
What is it?
Need some directions. From 95.
Directions from Boca?
Well, from 95, anyway.
I would leave now.
Okay, but I need
You got to come down 95 all the way until it ends.
all the way to the end? Oh, my God, it's like Coconut Grove, isn't it?
And then, well, that's not it. No, we're in South Dade. We're down in South Dixie Highway, Sunnyland. I mean, that's just the beginning of the directions.
Oh.
Then it turns into South Dixie Highway, and you keep going, and you keep going, and you keep going, and you keep going. Then you'll see the Metro Rail, and then you want to keep going and keep going and keep going. You'll notice all the empty cars going back and forth and back and forth, and you keep going, and it's 11921 South Dixie.
Yeah.
It's south of the Grove, south of the Gable, south of South Miami. It's Sunnyland.
God.
It's way down yonder in New Orleans.
It's a long way.
Yes, sir. I leave about the midnight.
You get some major chronics down here on the job in Brentwood. Got Steve who's driving down right now. He's a major douchebag.
Whatever you say.
And the secretary here in the trailer, she doesn't know what to think of this show. I got the radio on in here.
Tell her to stuff it. Okay, tell her to stuff it.
Okay. Listen to it. He just told you to stuff it.
Yeah.
Her name is Kathy.
Hey, Kathy, stuff it, babe.
Okay, Neil.
Have a nice day.
Later.
Okay, 143 at WIOD. That's anybody tells you something you don't like, just tell them stuff it, okay? Just go about your business and tell them to screw off. Right, Nick? 143 at WIOD. We have an opening in the Broward. If you move real fast, 524-9463. 524 WIOD. And I guess we could cue this up.
When I listen to your show, it makes me feel like a child. Neil Rogers on the radio. Neil Rogers on the radio. Neil Rogers on my radio. Say I'm a dog when I leave you lost and deserted.
Okay, 144 at WID. By the way, tomorrow we're going to be playing the censored version of that at Specs. Let's go to Miramar. Hello.
Pompano?
Yeah. Well, it says Miramar here, so just pretend.
Hello?
Oh, I see. It says Miramar and Pompano. So
Yeah.
take your pick.
Yeah, this is Pompano.
As they say on the Mike Ranieri show, take your pick.
Hey, I'd just like to say that I'd rather have every New Yorker in the world living down here than another...
144 at WIOD. That's getting a good workout this hour, isn't it? And Rick and Putz will be here at 2 o'clock this afternoon, just in the nick of time.
I'll play with your heart and won't show no shame. I'll be blowing your mind, cause you're lame to the game. I'm just like that man they call Georgie Pigeon Pie. I'll break the girl's heart and I make them cry. I'm like a dog in heat, a freak without warning, not having appetite for love. Cause me so horny.
145, let's go to Kendall. Hello, welcome to WIOD.
If you missed the Joey Reynolds show this weekend...
You're probably feeling pretty good. Let's go to Boca. Hello.
You know, I haven't heard...
Let's go to Miami. Hello.
Neil.
I mean, that guy, did you hear who was just down there, sir?
Sounded like Paul Jr.
What is it?
Sounded briefly, the guy you just hung up on sounded like Paul Jr.
Exactly.
Was it?
Yes, sir. Can you believe that?
Why'd you hang up?
Why did who hang up?
You.
Because he's off the show.
For real?
History. Backstabbing, two-faced, sleazebag, slimeball, agent provocateur.
I heard.
What?
I heard the show last night.
And?
The only thing I remember that Paul said was...
Paul
Jr., Phil.
You know, he's your... Phil, see, you know, this is a friend of his.
No, it isn't.
Personal friend. You probably also know Mr. Radio.
No, I don't.
Why don't you people call up Debbie Ellis? She needs the calls, okay? She's desperate.
I don't know.
You'd lower her demographic, cut it in half.
I met him once at a remote. That's about it.
And?
I
Probably you guys got on famously, huh?
No.
I'll bet.
I remember they were flipping through a Fredericks of Hollywood catalog.
Yeah.
And he made a crack that you like to take it out while you're looking at the guys in the back of the catalog. That's all I remember.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Stan thought that was hysterical.
And?
That's it.
He's off the show, sir. It's history.
Just for that?
No. That's something new. That's in addition to... See, you didn't hear the early part of the show.
Yeah, but I heard the whole show last night. That's all.
Well, if you didn't hear the early part of the show, then how do you know what we're talking about? See, this doesn't wash.
Yeah,
he
but
called you and had you call in and defend him, right?
No.
How much? How much did he pay you?
The only thing anybody ever said was Stan was a little bit upset because you let Bill Cosford rip him the other day. And
Bill Cosford was a guest. What am I supposed to do? Tell my guest what to say?
I don't know.
I mean, he's a real guest. He's not some chronic flunky like Paul Harvey Jr.
That's all there was.
So, in other words, Stan was a little bit upset. So, like a child, he comes on, again, the only guy that promotes him, and he starts biting the hand that bleeds him.
He was just a little bit upset, Neil.
You know what? Tough cookies, pal. Tough cookies. Cosford don't like him. There's a lot of people don't like him. There's a lot of people don't like me.
Well, he thought you and Bill were kissing up to Rick and Suds. That's about it.
See, now we're getting to the meat of the matter, okay? The bottom line is he is still paranoid. And this is true with a lot of people, like Joey and certain other people who are friends of mine, I won't mention their names on the air, who are jealous of the fact that they're doing a good job, that they've caught on, that I like them, that the audience likes them, and they're upset because they want to be doing that show. Well, I have news for Stan, okay? And Stan's a good friend of mine. I wasn't going to say this. Stan will never do that show. If they have to put the janitor, if they have to put... listen to me. If they have to put Dumberto on from 2 to 6, they will do it before he'll do that show again. That's not because of me. That's because they don't like him. Okay, sir? Have you got it? They don't like the man. Period.
Yeah,
okay?
Stan defends you, though. Whenever anybody calls in...
But I'm just telling you, forget whether he defends or not. I'm just telling you the way it is, and he can't spend the rest of his life holding a grudge against the guys in the afternoon or anybody else because they got nothing to do with him. They're doing their thing. What does he want them to do? Fail to make him happy? In other words, come on and do a crappy show to make him happy? Sir?
I don't know.
Have a nice day. 149 at WIOD. Yeah, I'm beginning to relate to it, only the word isn't horny. Depressed. WIOD.
I'll never get that job. WIOD, hiya. I'll get a job.
Let's go to Mobile and Dade. Hello.
How you doing, Neil?
Next question.
Listen, I grew up in Sunnyland, and I got good directions on how to get down there.
Yeah.
You take the Palmetto South, it dumps into US 1.
You take a dump on US 1.
Okay. The first light you hit's 104th, so you're going to go through 2 lights. The second light is 112th. Now, as you go, before the next light, which is 124th, it's right there on the left.
It's right down
It's not that complicated.
It's right by Pumpernicks.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit south of Pumpernicks.
Yeah, Sunnyland.
I went to Palmetto High down there.
Yeah. Well, why can't you just go down? See, the problem is, I'm going to have to leave, about 5 in the morning tomorrow?
Well, where are you coming from?
From Plantation.
No. I lived in Kendall and worked in Pompano.
Yeah.
What you do is, are you way out west?
Yeah, way out west. West.
Take 75 that dumps you into the Palmetto.
I know.
And take the Palmetto South.
But you can only go 10 miles an hour on 75. They give you a ticket and put you in jail for a year.
I go to court all the time. The cops never show up.
Okay.
So, listen, great talking to you, and I enjoy listening to you.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
And thanks for the whatever it is.
You got it.
Bye. 150 at WIOD, and one final reminder today, because I know a lot of you have a very short memory. All right, is Laura still in the building? She didn't go out to lunch, did she? Laura's downstairs. Laura, if you are listening, Johnny Dark, that sleazebag, she was just in here a minute ago, and we agree that he's what stalks the halls. He is a creep. And he just came in here moments after she walked out, thank goodness, and said, "Have you seen Laura's legs today?" And I looked at him and I said, "You slimy, sleazebag, pig, douchebag." And he went back over to the coast to pretend to be Mr. Mello, okay? So, Laura, if you're listening downstairs, don't let that creep get anywhere near you, okay? First he was after Gail. Gail got married, okay? And he's still trolling for her. Now, Laura, who's already engaged, by the way, John, he's just dying over there, okay? Lock him in. Lock it from the outside over at the coast. Miami.
Hello, Neil.
What is this?
I'd like to know what you think about the guy who you was talking to yesterday who called and you had made a comment on the 2 Live Crew, and you said...
What is it?
And you said you said those guys are making millions off of the music.
You know something? That MTV right now as you speak, they just finished. This is the 10th time I've seen it, and I'm only here for 4 hours.
Yeah?
Over and over and over again. They've been showing this big piece they've got on them. They have gotten $100 million worth of free publicity coast to coast from all this. So I hope that all the right-wing Neanderthals who have brought all of this about, including Sheriff Nick and Governor Bobby, I hope they're all real proud because they've taken a no-talent group. I mean, they don't have minimal musical talent. They have none, zero, and they've made them into superstars and multimillionaires, and I hope they're real happy, okay?
Yeah, I just wanted to know what your view was on one of the callers who you were speaking to, and he made a comment that he wonders how much those little black guys are making, and you cut him off really bad, so...
Because he was a racist pig, sir. What the hell?
I wanted to hear you back.
What difference does it make what difference does it make what color they are, okay?
Right.
I think they can't all be a little... Well, listen, he's probably washing his sheets right now. Don't worry about him, okay?
Maybe they should make an X-rated video now called We're So Porny.
There you go. That's coming up. Adios. Now, see, black people can't make X-rated anything, okay, music videos, because they got to be good old boys and pick the cotton and just do their thing, okay? Because we be in the deep south, bro. We be in the deep south. Pick that cotton. Tote that barge. Clean them floors. This is a racist, disgusting, Neanderthal, grotesque, horrendous, embarrassing pusshead of a place, okay? And I hope you're having a nice day. Margate.
Neil.
Yeah.
Your blood clot.
What is it?
Your blood clot.
Yeah. Blood clot?
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
Your bomber clot.
What?
Your ass clot, Neil.
Do you understand anything he's saying?
You want blood clot?
Blood clot?
Yes, your ass clot.
Sunrise.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard when Nick gets back from doing the Geraldo show, he's going to be disposing of the records that they confiscated.
Yeah.
They're going to wrap them up in the flag and then burn them.
Good. Who, Nick?
Yeah,
excellent.
I mean, it's legal to burn the flag.
I'll bring the matches, okay?
Yeah. Me too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Wrap them up with some little sticks. I'll bring the faggots. Let's go to Sunrise. Hello.
Hey, Mr. Rogers, how are you?
Sí. Buenos días, amigo. ¿Qué pasó in your neighborhood?
Hey, this is the Hooter man. Where's my perverted board op today?
What?
Where is the perverted board op?
Who?
Today? Melvin, where did he go?
Melvin is sick today, and Melvin will soon be off the show anyway. Melvin wants to do Rick and Putz's show in the afternoon. I'm not sure why. But he only likes shows with sidekicks because then he isn't required to pay any attention, okay?
I got a hot
And he can have a little party in there all day for 4 hours, which is basically what his job is all about. So, he'll be history on the show by the time I come back from vacation.
Well, I have a hot tip.
Maybe I can buy him a bus ticket to Buffalo. He'll like it up there.
Okay. You know what I'm holding
He'll be
in
good
my
with
hand
Paul
right
Lyle.
now?
What you're holding in your hand right now, sir, we don't care. Let's go to Boca. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing today? This
Excellent.
is Dick Purton Jr.
Yeah, Dick.
I just wanted to see if I could be your new chronic caller now that Paul Harvey's off.
No.
Hey. What's the matter?
I think, Mark Mosley did that thing that we played, that takeoff. I think because it fits in I'm a Nazi would be cute. The voice of Nick with little Hispanic accent there. Just a suggestion, Mike, whatever your name is. For Mark Mosley. Okay, well, that's going to do it. We're out of time, and none too soon. Have a wonderful life, and don't forget, Comunista, Rick and Putz. Speaking of that, a couple of real agent provocateurs will be along next. Probably do a pretty good show in spite of Stan.
And then we got Sports Talk at 6:05. And to show you what good sports we are, we don't want to hog the whole audience. We got the Yankee game with the Red Sox, 7:30 tonight. Don't forget, we'll see you at Specs tomorrow, 11921 South Dixie Highway.